1. Introduction to budgeting. 1.1 Why budgeting is important. Budgeting is a fundamental aspect of personal finance that involves tracking and managing your income and expenses. It is the process of creating a plan for how you will allocate your financial resources to meet your needs and achieve your goals. While budgeting may seem tedious and restrictive to some, it is an essential tool for financial success and stability. In this section, we will explore the reasons why budgeting is important and how it can positively impact your life. 1.1.1 Gaining control of your finances. One of the primary reasons why budgeting is important is that it allows you to gain control over your finances. By creating a budget, you can clearly see where your money is coming from and where it is going. This awareness helps you make informed decisions about your spending and enables you to prioritize your financial goals. Without a budget, it is easy to lose track of your expenses and find yourself in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. 1.1.2 Achieving financial goals. Budgeting is a powerful tool for achieving your financial goals. Whether you want to save for a down payment on a house, pay off debt, or plan for retirement, a budget provides a roadmap for reaching these milestones. By allocating your income towards specific goals, you can make progress towards them each month. Without a budget, it is challenging to make meaningful progress towards your financial aspirations. 1.1.3 Building an emergency fund. Life is full of unexpected events and expenses. Having an emergency fund is crucial for financial security and peace of mind. Budgeting allows you to set aside a portion of your income each month towards building an emergency fund. This fund acts as a safety net, providing you with a financial cushion to handle unexpected medical bills, car repairs, or job loss. Without a budget, it can be challenging to save for emergencies, leaving you vulnerable to financial hardships. 1.1.4 Reducing stress and anxiety. Financial stress is a common source of anxiety for many people. By creating and following a budget, you can alleviate some of this stress. A budget helps you understand your financial situation and enables you to make informed decisions about your spending. It provides a sense of control and empowers you to make choices that align with your values and priorities. With a budget in place, you can reduce the worry and anxiety associated with money management. 1.1.5 Identifying and eliminating bad spending habits. Budgeting allows you to identify and eliminate bad spending habits. When you track your expenses, you can see where your money is going and identify areas where you may be overspending. This awareness helps you make conscious choices about your spending and find ways to cut back on unnecessary expenses. By eliminating bad spending habits, you can free up money to put towards your financial goals or to build savings. 1.1.6 Improving relationships and communication. Budgeting is not just about managing your own finances, it can also have a positive impact on your relationships. When you create a budget as a couple or a family, it encourages open communication about money and fosters teamwork towards shared financial goals. By working together to create and follow a budget, you can strengthen your relationships and build a solid foundation for your financial future. 1.1.7 Creating financial awareness and discipline. Budgeting promotes financial awareness and discipline. It encourages you to be mindful of your spending and to make intentional choices about how you use your money. By tracking your income and expenses, you can identify areas where you may be overspending or where you can make adjustments to save more. Budgeting also helps you develop discipline in sticking to your financial plan and avoiding impulsive purchases. 1.1.8 Planning for the future. Finally, budgeting is essential for planning for the future. Whether you want to save for retirement, buy a home, or travel the world, a budget helps you allocate your resources towards these long-term goals. By planning and saving consistently, you can create a solid financial foundation for the future and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with knowing you are prepared for what lies ahead. In conclusion, budgeting is a vital tool for managing your finances effectively. It provides you with control over your money, helps you achieve your financial goals, and reduces stress and anxiety. By creating a budget, you can gain a clear understanding of your financial situation, identify and eliminate bad spending habits, and plan for the future. Budgeting is not just about managing your money, it is about creating a roadmap for financial success and building a solid foundation for a secure and prosperous future. 1.2 Benefits of budgeting. Budgeting is a fundamental financial tool that can have a significant impact on your overall financial well-being. It is a process of creating a plan for how you will spend and save your money. While budgeting may seem daunting at first, the benefits it offers far outweigh the initial effort required. In this section, we will explore the various advantages of budgeting and how it can positively impact your life. 1.2.1 Financial awareness and control. One of the primary benefits of budgeting is that it provides you with a clear understanding of your financial situation. By tracking your income and expenses, you gain a comprehensive overview of where your money is coming from and where it is going. This awareness allows you to make informed decisions about your spending habits and identify areas where you can cut back or save more. Budgeting also gives you a sense of control over your finances. It empowers you to take charge of your money and make intentional choices about how you allocate your resources. With a budget in place, you are less likely to overspend or fall into debt, as you have a predetermined plan to guide your financial decisions. 1.2.2 Goal setting and achievement. Another significant benefit of budgeting is its ability to help you set and achieve financial goals. Whether you want to save for a down payment on a house, pay off debt, or plan for retirement, a budget provides a roadmap to reach these milestones. By allocating specific amounts of money towards your goals each month, you can make steady progress and stay motivated. Budgeting also allows you to prioritize your goals. You can determine which objectives are most important to you and allocate your resources accordingly. This ensures that you are actively working towards what matters most to you, rather than letting your money slip away on impulsive purchases or unnecessary expenses. 1.2.3 Debt reduction and financial stability. Budgeting is a powerful tool for managing and reducing debt. By tracking your expenses and income, you can identify areas where you can cut back and allocate more funds towards debt repayment. With a budget, you can create a debt repayment plan and make consistent payments, gradually eliminating your debt over time. Moreover, budgeting promotes financial stability. It helps you build an emergency fund, which acts as a safety net during unexpected financial challenges. With an emergency fund in place, you are less likely to rely on credit cards or loans to cover unforeseen expenses. This financial stability provides peace of mind and protects you from falling into a cycle of debt. 1.2.4 Improved decision making. Budgeting encourages thoughtful and deliberate decision making when it comes to your finances. With a budget, you can evaluate the potential impact of a purchase before making it. You can weigh the pros and cons, consider your financial goals, and determine if the expense aligns with your priorities. Budgeting also helps you differentiate between needs and wants. It allows you to distinguish between essential expenses, such as housing and groceries, and discretionary spending, such as entertainment or dining out. This awareness enables you to make more conscious choices about how you allocate your money, ensuring that your needs are met while still allowing for some enjoyment. 1.2.5 Reduced financial stress. Financial stress can take a toll on your overall well-being. It can lead to anxiety, sleepless nights, and strained relationships. Budgeting can help alleviate this stress by providing a sense of control and security over your finances. With a budget in place, you have a clear plan for your money, which reduces uncertainty and anxiety. You know exactly how much you can spend in each category, and you can make informed decisions without worrying about overspending or falling into debt. This peace of mind allows you to focus on other aspects of your life and enjoy a greater sense of financial freedom. 1.2.6 Increased savings and wealth building. Budgeting is a crucial step towards building wealth and achieving financial independence. By tracking your expenses and income, you can identify areas where you can save more money. Whether it's cutting back on unnecessary expenses or finding ways to increase your income, budgeting helps you free up funds that can be allocated towards savings and investments. With a budget, you can establish a regular savings plan and make consistent contributions towards your financial goals. Over time, these savings can grow and compound, allowing you to build wealth and secure your future. Budgeting also helps you make informed decisions about investments, ensuring that you are maximizing your returns and making the most of your money. In conclusion, budgeting offers numerous benefits that can positively impact your financial well-being. From providing financial awareness and control to helping you achieve your goals and reduce debt, budgeting is a powerful tool for managing your money. It promotes improved decision-making, reduces financial stress, and paves the way for increased savings and wealth building. By incorporating budgeting into your financial routine, you can take control of your finances and create a more secure and prosperous future. 1.3 Common budgeting mistakes. Budgeting is a powerful tool that can help you take control of your finances and achieve your financial goals. However, like any skill, budgeting requires practice and discipline. It's important to be aware of common budgeting mistakes so that you can avoid them and make the most of your budgeting efforts. In this section, we will discuss some of the most common budgeting mistakes and provide tips on how to overcome them. 1.3.1 Not tracking expenses. One of the biggest mistakes people make when budgeting is not tracking their expenses. Without a clear understanding of where your money is going, it's impossible to create an accurate budget. Many people underestimate how much they spend on certain categories, such as dining out or entertainment, and end up overspending. To avoid this mistake, it's important to track your expenses diligently. Keep a record of every purchase you make, whether it's a cup of coffee or a major purchase. This will give you a clear picture of your spending habits and help you identify areas where you can cut back. 1.3.2 Setting unrealistic goals. Another common budgeting mistake is setting unrealistic goals. While it's important to have financial aspirations, setting goals that are too ambitious can be demotivating and lead to frustration. For example, if you set a goal to save 50% of your income but currently only save 10%, it may be difficult to achieve that goal right away. Instead, start with smaller, achievable goals and gradually increase them over time. This will help you stay motivated and build confidence in your budgeting skills. 1.3.3 Neglecting emergency funds. Many people make the mistake of neglecting to include an emergency fund in their budget. Life is full of unexpected expenses, such as medical bills or car repairs, and having an emergency fund can provide a financial safety net. It's important to allocate a portion of your income towards building an emergency fund, even if it means cutting back on other expenses. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in your emergency fund to protect yourself from unforeseen circumstances. 1.3.4 Ignoring variable expenses. Variable expenses, such as groceries or utility bills, can fluctuate from month to month. Ignoring these expenses or underestimating their impact on your budget can lead to overspending. To avoid this mistake, it's important to account for variable expenses in your budget. Look at your past spending patterns and estimate an average amount for each category. This will help you allocate the appropriate amount of money and avoid any surprises when the bills come due. 1.3.5 Failing to prioritize debt repayment. Debt can be a significant burden on your finances, and failing to prioritize debt repayment is a common budgeting mistake. It's important to allocate a portion of your income towards paying off debt, whether it's credit card debt, student loans, or a mortgage. Consider using the debt snowball or debt avalanche method to tackle your debts systematically. By making debt repayment a priority, you can free up more money in the long run and improve your financial situation. 1.3.6 Not reviewing and adjusting your budget. A budget is not a set it and forget it tool. Many people make the mistake of creating a budget and then never reviewing or adjusting it. Life circumstances change, and your budget should reflect those changes. Regularly review your budget to ensure it aligns with your current financial goals and priorities. If you find that you're consistently overspending in certain categories, consider adjusting your budget to accommodate those expenses. By regularly reviewing and adjusting your budget, you can stay on track and make the necessary changes to achieve your financial goals. 1.3.7 Impulse purchases. Impulse purchases can quickly derail even the most well-planned budget. Many people make the mistake of giving in to their impulses and buying things they don't need or can't afford. To avoid this mistake, practice mindful spending. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it aligns with your financial goals and if you truly need it. Consider implementing a waiting period, such as waiting 24 hours before making a non-essential purchase. This will give you time to evaluate whether the purchase is necessary or simply a fleeting desire. 1.3.8 Not seeking professional help. Budgeting can be challenging, especially if you're dealing with complex financial situations or struggling with debt. Many people make the mistake of not seeking professional help when they need it. Financial advisors or credit counselors can provide valuable guidance and help you develop a personalized budgeting plan. They can also offer strategies for managing debt, saving for retirement, and achieving your financial goals. Don't hesitate to reach out for professional assistance if you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure about your budgeting efforts. In conclusion, budgeting is a valuable tool for managing your finances, but it's important to be aware of common budgeting mistakes. By tracking your expenses, setting realistic goals, prioritizing debt repayment, and regularly reviewing your budget, you can avoid these mistakes and make the most of your budgeting efforts. Remember, budgeting is a skill that takes time to develop, so be patient with yourself and stay committed to your financial goals. 1.4 Setting financial goals. Setting financial goals is an essential step in the budgeting process. Without clear goals, it can be challenging to stay motivated and focused on managing your finances effectively. By setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals, you can create a roadmap for your financial success. 1.4.1 Why set financial goals? Setting financial goals provides you with a sense of direction and purpose. It helps you prioritize your spending, make informed decisions, and stay on track with your budget. Whether you want to pay off debt, save for a down payment on a house, or plan for retirement, having clear goals will guide your financial decisions and keep you motivated. 1.4.2 Types of financial goals. Financial goals can vary depending on your life stage, priorities, and aspirations. Here are some common types of financial goals. 1.4.2.1 Short-term goals. Short-term goals typically span from a few months to a year. These goals are focused on immediate needs or desires, such as saving for a vacation, purchasing a new gadget, or paying off a small debt. Short-term goals provide a sense of accomplishment and can help you stay motivated as you work towards your long-term goals. 1.4.2.2 Medium-term goals. Medium-term goals typically span from 1 to 5 years. These goals may include saving for a down payment on a house, buying a car, or starting a business. Medium-term goals require more planning and discipline than short-term goals but are achievable with consistent effort and budgeting. 1.4.2.3 Long-term goals. Long-term goals typically span 5 years or more. These goals often involve significant financial milestones, such as saving for retirement, paying off a mortgage, or funding your children's education. Long-term goals require careful planning, regular contributions, and a long-term perspective to achieve. 1.4.3 Setting SMART financial goals. To set effective financial goals, it is crucial to follow the SMART framework. Here's how you can apply the SMART principles to your financial goals. 1.4.3.1 Specific. Make your goals specific and well-defined. Instead of saying, "I want to save money," specify the amount you want to save and the purpose of the savings. For example, I want to save $10,000 for a down payment on a house within the next 2 years. 1.4.3.2 Measurable. Ensure that your goals are measurable so that you can track your progress. Use concrete numbers or milestones to measure your success. For example, I will save $500 per month towards my emergency fund, or I will pay off $5,000 of credit card debt within 6 months. 1.4.3.3 Achievable. Set goals that are realistic and attainable based on your current financial situation. Consider your income, expenses, and other financial obligations when setting your goals. It's important to challenge yourself, but setting unrealistic goals can lead to frustration and disappointment. 1.4.3.4 Relevant. Ensure that your goals align with your values and priorities. Your financial goals should be meaningful to you and reflect what you want to achieve in your life. Consider your long-term aspirations and how your financial goals can help you reach them. 1.4.3.5 Time-bound. Set a specific time frame for achieving your goals. Having a deadline creates a sense of urgency and helps you stay focused. Break down your long-term goals into smaller milestones with deadlines to track your progress along the way. 1.4.4 Prioritizing your financial goals. It's common to have multiple financial goals, but it's essential to prioritize them based on their importance and urgency. Consider the impact each goal will have on your financial well-being and make a plan to allocate your resources accordingly. Start by identifying your most pressing goals, such as paying off high-interest debt or building an emergency fund. Once you have addressed these priorities, you can allocate resources towards other goals, such as saving for a down payment or investing for retirement. 1.4.5 Reviewing and adjusting your financial goals. Financial goals are not set in stone. As your circumstances change, it's important to review and adjust your goals accordingly. Life events, such as a job change, marriage, or the birth of a child, may require you to reassess your priorities and make necessary adjustments to your financial goals. Regularly review your progress towards your goals and make adjustments as needed. Celebrate your achievements along the way and stay motivated by tracking your progress and visualizing the impact of your efforts. 1.4.6 Conclusion. Setting financial goals is a critical step in the budgeting process. By setting SMART goals, you can create a roadmap for your financial success and stay motivated along the way. Prioritize your goals, review and adjust them as needed, and celebrate your achievements. With clear financial goals, you can take control of your finances and work towards a more secure and prosperous future. 2. Creating a budget. 2.1 Understanding income and expenses. In order to create an effective budget, it is essential to have a clear understanding of your income and expenses. This understanding will serve as the foundation for your budgeting process and help you make informed decisions about your financial goals and priorities. 2.1.1 Tracking your income. The first step in understanding your income is to track all the money that comes into your household. This includes your salary, wages, tips, bonuses, and any other sources of income. It is important to track both your regular income and any irregular or one-time payments you may receive. To track your income effectively, start by gathering all your pay stubs, bank statements, and any other documents that show your income. Make a list of all the sources of income and the amount you receive from each source. If you have a regular paycheck, this step will be relatively straightforward. However, if you have a regular income, such as freelance work or side gigs, it may require a bit more effort to track and estimate your income accurately. Once you have a clear picture of your income sources, calculate your average monthly income by adding up all your income for a specific period, e.g., a year, and dividing it by the number of months. This will give you a realistic estimate of your monthly income. 2.1.2 Categorizing your expenses. Understanding your expenses is just as important as tracking your income. Expenses can be categorized into two main types: fixed expenses and variable expenses. Fixed expenses are regular, recurring expenses that remain relatively constant from month to month. These expenses are essential and typically include rent or mortgage payments, utilities, insurance premiums, loan payments, and subscriptions. Fixed expenses are usually easier to plan for since they remain consistent. Variable expenses, on the other hand, are more flexible and can vary from month to month. These expenses include groceries, dining out, entertainment, transportation costs, and discretionary spending. Variable expenses can be more challenging to predict and control since they can fluctuate based on your lifestyle choices and priorities. To gain a comprehensive understanding of your expenses, start by reviewing your bank statements, credit card statements, and receipts from the past few months. Categorize your expenses into different categories such as housing, transportation, food, entertainment, healthcare, and miscellaneous expenses. This will help you identify your spending patterns and areas where you may need to make adjustments. 2.1.3 Analyzing your income and expenses. Once you have tracked your income and categorized your expenses, it's time to analyze the data. Start by comparing your total income to your total expenses. This will give you a clear picture of whether you are living within your means or if you are spending more than you earn. If your expenses exceed your income, it is crucial to identify areas where you can cut back and reduce your spending. Look for discretionary expenses that you can eliminate or reduce, such as eating out less frequently or finding more affordable entertainment options. By making small adjustments to your spending habits, you can bring your expenses in line with your income and avoid accumulating debt. On the other hand, if your income exceeds your expenses, you have an opportunity to allocate the surplus towards savings or other financial goals. Consider setting aside a portion of your income for emergency savings, retirement savings, or other long-term goals. This will help you build a strong financial foundation and provide a safety net for unexpected expenses. 2.1.4 Planning for irregular expenses. In addition to your regular monthly expenses, it is important to plan for irregular expenses that may occur throughout the year. These expenses can include annual insurance premiums, vehicle maintenance, medical bills, and holiday expenses. By anticipating these expenses and setting aside funds for them, you can avoid financial stress when they arise. To plan for irregular expenses, review your past spending patterns and identify any recurring expenses that do not occur monthly. Estimate the total cost of these expenses for the year and divide it by 12 to determine how much you should set aside each month. By incorporating these irregular expenses into your budget, you can ensure that you have the necessary funds available when they are due. 2.1.5 Adjusting your budget as needed. Understanding your income and expenses is an ongoing process. As your financial situation changes, it is important to regularly review and adjust your budget accordingly. Life events such as a job change, pay raise, or unexpected expenses can impact your income and expenses, requiring you to make necessary adjustments. Regularly reviewing your budget allows you to stay on track with your financial goals and make informed decisions about your spending. It also helps you identify areas where you can make further improvements and save more money. By staying proactive and flexible with your budget, you can ensure that it remains an effective tool for managing your finances. In conclusion, understanding your income and expenses is the foundation of effective budgeting. By tracking your income sources and categorizing your expenses, you can gain a clear picture of your financial situation. Analyzing your income and expenses allows you to make informed decisions about your spending and identify areas for improvement. Planning for irregular expenses and adjusting your budget as needed ensures that you stay on track with your financial goals. With a solid understanding of your income and expenses, you can create a budget that helps you achieve financial stability and peace of mind. 2.2 Tracking your spending. Once you have a clear understanding of your income and expenses, the next step in creating a budget is to track your spending. Tracking your spending is a crucial part of budgeting as it allows you to see where your money is going and helps you identify areas where you can make adjustments to meet your financial goals. 2.2.1 Importance of tracking your spending. Tracking your spending is essential because it provides you with a detailed picture of your financial habits. It allows you to see how much money you are spending on different categories such as housing, transportation, food, entertainment, and more. By tracking your spending, you can identify any unnecessary expenses or areas where you may be overspending. Tracking your spending also helps you stay accountable to your budget. It allows you to compare your actual spending with your budgeted amounts and see if you are staying on track. If you notice that you are consistently overspending in certain areas, you can make adjustments to your budget or find ways to cut back on expenses. 2.2.2 Methods for tracking your spending. There are several methods you can use to track your spending, and it's important to find the one that works best for you. Here are a few popular methods. 2.2.2.1 Pen and paper. One of the simplest ways to track your spending is by using a pen and paper. Create a spending log where you can record all your expenses. Write down the date, the amount spent, and the category of the expense. At the end of each week or month, tally up your expenses in each category to see how much you have spent. 2.2.2.2 Spreadsheet. Using a spreadsheet is another effective method for tracking your spending. You can create a budget spreadsheet with different categories and input your expenses as you make them. This method allows you to easily calculate totals and see how much you have spent in each category. There are also budgeting templates available online that you can use as a starting point. 2.2.2.3 Budgeting apps. In today's digital age, there are numerous budgeting apps available that can help you track your spending. These apps allow you to link your bank accounts and credit cards, automatically categorize your expenses, and provide you with detailed reports and insights. Some popular budgeting apps include Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Personal Capital. 2.2.2.4 Online banking tools. Many banks offer online banking tools that can help you track your spending. These tools often categorize your expenses automatically and provide you with visual representations of your spending habits. Check with your bank to see if they offer any budgeting tools that you can take advantage of. 2.2.3 Tips for effective spending tracking. To make the most out of tracking your spending, here are some tips to keep in mind. 2.2.3.1 Be consistent. Consistency is key when it comes to tracking your spending. Make it a habit to record your expenses regularly, whether it's daily, weekly, or monthly. The more consistent you are, the more accurate your spending tracking will be. 2.2.3.2 Be detailed. When recording your expenses, be as detailed as possible. Include the date, the amount spent, and the category of the expense. This level of detail will help you analyze your spending patterns and make informed decisions about where you can cut back. 2.2.3.3 Review and analyze. Regularly review and analyze your spending to identify any trends or areas where you can make improvements. Look for any patterns of overspending or areas where you can save money. Use this information to adjust your budget and make necessary changes to your spending habits. 2.2.3.4 Set realistic goals. Setting realistic goals is important when tracking your spending. Be honest with yourself about what you can afford and what you want to achieve. Set specific goals for each category of spending and work towards them gradually. 2.2.3.5 Stay motivated. Tracking your spending can sometimes feel tedious, but it's important to stay motivated. Remind yourself of the financial goals you have set and the progress you are making towards them. Celebrate small victories along the way to keep yourself motivated and engaged in the budgeting process. Conclusion. Tracking your spending is a vital part of budgeting. It allows you to gain a clear understanding of your financial habits and make informed decisions about your spending. Whether you choose to track your spending using pen and paper, a spreadsheet, budgeting apps, or online banking tools, the key is to be consistent and detailed. By tracking your spending effectively, you can take control of your finances and work towards achieving your financial goals. 2.3 Determining fixed and variable expenses. When creating a budget, it is important to understand the difference between fixed and variable expenses. Fixed expenses are those that remain constant from month to month, while variable expenses can fluctuate. By identifying and categorizing your expenses into these two categories, you can gain a better understanding of your financial obligations and make more informed decisions about your spending. 2.3.1 Fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are the regular, recurring costs that you have little control over. These expenses typically remain the same each month and are essential for maintaining your basic needs and lifestyle. Some common examples of fixed expenses include rent or mortgage payments. This is the amount you pay for housing each month. It is usually a fixed amount unless you have an adjustable rate mortgage. Utilities. These include electricity, water, gas, and internet bills. While the amount may vary slightly depending on usage, they are generally consistent from month to month. Insurance premiums. Whether it's health insurance, car insurance, or homeowner's insurance, these payments are typically fixed and due on a regular basis. Loan payments. If you have any loans, such as a car loan or student loan, the monthly payments are usually fixed for the duration of the loan term. Subscriptions. This includes any monthly subscriptions you have, such as streaming services, gym memberships, or magazine subscriptions. Property taxes. If you own a home, property taxes are typically due annually or semi-annually, but you can divide the total amount by 12 to determine the monthly fixed expense. By identifying your fixed expenses, you can allocate a specific portion of your income to cover these costs. Since they are consistent, you can plan for them in advance and ensure that you have enough funds to meet these obligations. 2.3.2 Variable expenses. Variable expenses, on the other hand, are costs that can change from month to month. These expenses are often discretionary and can be adjusted based on your needs and priorities. Some examples of variable expenses include groceries. While you need to eat, the amount you spend on groceries can vary depending on your meal planning, dietary preferences, and the number of people in your household. Dining out. This includes eating at restaurants, ordering takeout, or grabbing a coffee on the go. The frequency and amount spent on dining out can vary depending on your lifestyle and social activities. Entertainment. Expenses related to entertainment, such as movie tickets, concerts, or recreational activities, can vary depending on your interests and how often you choose to participate in these activities. Transportation. Costs associated with transportation, such as fuel, public transportation fares, or rideshare services, can fluctuate based on your commuting needs and travel plans. Clothing and personal care. These expenses can vary depending on your shopping habits, fashion preferences, and personal grooming needs. Gifts and celebrations. Expenses related to birthdays, holidays, and special occasions can vary depending on the number of events and the people you need to buy gifts for. Variable expenses can be more challenging to budget for since they are not fixed. However, by tracking your spending and being mindful of your discretionary expenses, you can gain better control over these costs and make adjustments as needed. 2.3.3 Importance of differentiating fixed and variable expenses. Understanding the distinction between fixed and variable expenses is crucial for effective budgeting. By categorizing your expenses, you can prioritize your spending. Fixed expenses are non-negotiable and must be paid each month. By identifying them, you can allocate the necessary funds to cover these obligations before considering variable expenses. Plan for the future. Fixed expenses provide a clear picture of your financial commitments, allowing you to plan for the long term. By knowing how much you need to set aside for fixed expenses, you can better prepare for upcoming bills and avoid financial stress. Identify areas for cost cutting. Variable expenses offer opportunities for adjustment and cost cutting. By tracking your variable expenses, you can identify areas where you may be overspending and make conscious decisions to reduce unnecessary costs. Make informed financial decisions. By understanding your fixed and variable expenses, you can make more informed decisions about your financial priorities. For example, if you have a limited budget, you may choose to reduce variable expenses to allocate more funds towards savings or debt repayment. Remember, budgeting is a dynamic process, and your expenses may change over time. It is essential to review and adjust your budget regularly to ensure it aligns with your current financial situation and goals. By determining your fixed and variable expenses, you can gain a clearer understanding of your financial obligations and make more informed decisions about your spending habits. 2.4 Allocating funds for savings. Saving money is an essential part of budgeting. It allows you to build a financial cushion, achieve your long-term goals, and be prepared for unexpected expenses. Allocating funds for savings is a crucial step in creating a budget that will help you achieve financial stability and security. 2.4.1 The importance of saving. Saving money is important for several reasons. First and foremost, it provides a safety net for emergencies. Life is full of unexpected events, such as medical emergencies, car repairs, or job loss. Having savings allows you to handle these situations without going into debt or experiencing financial stress. Saving also helps you achieve your long-term goals. Whether it's buying a house, starting a business, or planning for retirement, having money set aside can make these dreams a reality. By consistently saving, you can accumulate the necessary funds over time and avoid relying on loans or credit cards. Furthermore, saving money provides a sense of financial security and peace of mind. Knowing that you have a financial cushion gives you confidence in facing life's challenges and reduces anxiety about the future. It also allows you to take advantage of opportunities that may arise, such as investing in a promising venture or pursuing further education. 2.4.2 Setting savings goals. Before you can allocate funds for savings, it's important to set clear savings goals. Having specific goals helps you stay motivated and focused on saving. Start by identifying what you are saving for, whether it's a down payment on a house, a dream vacation, or retirement. Once you have identified your goals, determine how much money you need to save and by when. Break down your goals into smaller, manageable milestones. For example, if you want to save $10,000 for a down payment on a house in 2 years, you would need to save approximately $416 per month. Having these smaller milestones makes your savings goals more attainable and allows you to track your progress along the way. 2.4.3 Pay yourself first. One effective strategy for allocating funds for savings is to pay yourself first. This means prioritizing your savings by setting aside a portion of your income before paying for other expenses. By treating savings as a non-negotiable expense, you ensure that you are consistently saving and making progress towards your goals. To implement the pay yourself first strategy, automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a separate savings account on the day you receive your paycheck. This way, the money is saved before you have a chance to spend it on other things. By making saving a habit, you remove the temptation to spend the money on unnecessary purchases. 2.4.4 Determining the right savings rate. Determining the right savings rate depends on your financial situation and goals. A general rule of thumb is to save at least 20% of your income. However, this may not be feasible for everyone, especially if you have high living expenses or significant debt. If saving 20% seems unrealistic, start with a smaller percentage and gradually increase it over time. The key is to establish a savings habit and consistently set aside money, even if it's a small amount. As your financial situation improves, you can adjust your savings rate accordingly. Remember that every dollar saved counts. Even if you can only save a small percentage of your income, it's better than not saving at all. The important thing is to start saving and make it a priority in your budget. 2.4.5 Strategies to boost your savings. In addition to allocating a portion of your income for savings, there are several strategies you can use to boost your savings. Reduce expenses. Look for areas in your budget where you can cut back on expenses. This could include dining out less frequently, finding cheaper alternatives for entertainment, or negotiating lower bills. Increase income. Consider ways to increase your income, such as taking on a side gig or freelancing. The extra money can be directly allocated towards your savings goals. Save windfalls. Whenever you receive unexpected money, such as a tax refund or a bonus, resist the temptation to splurge. Instead, put the money directly into your savings account to accelerate your progress towards your goals. Track your progress. Regularly monitor your savings progress to stay motivated. Use a spreadsheet or a budgeting app to track your savings and see how close you are to reaching your goals. Review and adjust. Periodically review your budget and savings goals to ensure they align with your current financial situation and priorities. Adjust your savings rate or goals as needed to stay on track. Remember, saving money is a long-term commitment. It requires discipline, patience, and consistency. By allocating funds for savings and following these strategies, you can build a solid financial foundation and achieve your financial goals. 3. Budgeting methods. 3.1 The 50/30/20 Rule. One of the most popular budgeting methods is the 50/30/20 rule. This rule provides a simple and effective way to allocate your income towards different categories, helping you achieve financial stability and reach your financial goals. The 50/30/20 rule is easy to understand and implement, making it a great option for individuals who are new to budgeting or prefer a straightforward approach. Understanding the 50/30/20 rule. The 50/30/20 rule suggests dividing your after-tax income into 3 main categories: needs, wants, and savings. Here's a breakdown of each category. Needs 50% of your income. This category includes essential expenses that are necessary for your day-to-day living. It typically includes items such as rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation costs, and healthcare expenses. These are the expenses that you cannot do without and are crucial for maintaining a basic standard of living. Wants 30% of your income. This category covers discretionary expenses or non-essential items that bring you joy and enhance your lifestyle. It includes expenses such as dining out, entertainment, travel, hobbies, and other personal indulgences. While these expenses are not essential for survival, they contribute to your overall well-being and happiness. Savings, 20% of your income. This category focuses on building your financial future and creating a safety net. It includes saving for emergencies, retirement, investments, and other long-term financial goals. Allocating a significant portion of your income towards savings ensures that you have funds set aside for unexpected expenses and future financial security. Implementing the 50-30-20 rule. To implement the 50-30-20 rule effectively, follow these steps. Calculate your after-tax income. Start by determining your monthly income after deducting taxes and other mandatory deductions. This will be the base amount from which you will allocate your budget. Allocate 50% to needs. Take half of your after-tax income and assign it to cover your essential expenses. This includes rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation costs, and healthcare expenses. It's important to prioritize your needs and ensure that you can comfortably cover these expenses without stretching your budget too thin. Allocate 30% to wants. Set aside 30% of your after-tax income for discretionary expenses. This category allows you to enjoy the finer things in life and indulge in activities that bring you joy. Whether it's dining out, going to the movies, or taking a vacation, this portion of your budget is meant to enhance your lifestyle and provide you with some flexibility. Allocate 20% to savings. Finally, allocate 20% of your after-tax income towards savings. This category is crucial for building financial security and achieving your long-term goals. It's recommended to prioritize saving for emergencies, retirement, and other future expenses. Consider automating your savings by setting up automatic transfers to a separate savings account or retirement fund to ensure consistency. Advantages of the 50-30-20 rule. The 50-30-20 rule offers several advantages that make it a popular budgeting method. Simplicity. The rule is easy to understand and implement, making it accessible to individuals who are new to budgeting or prefer a straightforward approach. It provides a clear framework for allocating your income without getting overwhelmed by complex calculations. Flexibility. The 50-30-20 rule allows for flexibility in your budget. By allocating 30% to wants, you have the freedom to spend on non-essential items without feeling guilty. This flexibility helps maintain a balanced approach to budgeting and prevents feelings of deprivation. Focus on savings. By allocating 20% of your income towards savings, the 50-30-20 rule emphasizes the importance of building financial security and planning for the future. This focus on savings ensures that you are consistently setting aside funds for emergencies, retirement, and other long-term goals. Adaptability. The 50-30-20 rule can be adapted to different income levels and lifestyles. Whether you have a high income or a modest one, the rule provides a framework that can be adjusted to suit your specific circumstances. It allows you to make informed decisions about your spending and saving priorities. Conclusion. The 50-30-20 rule is a simple and effective budgeting method that can help you achieve financial stability and reach your financial goals. By allocating your income into needs, wants, and savings, you can maintain a balanced approach to budgeting and ensure that you are covering your essential expenses, enjoying discretionary spending, and building a secure financial future. Implementing the 50-30-20 rule provides a clear framework for managing your finances and making informed decisions about your spending and saving priorities. 3.2 Envelope System. The envelope system is a popular budgeting method that can help you gain control over your spending and stay on track with your financial goals. It is a simple and effective way to manage your money by allocating cash into different envelopes for different spending categories. This system is especially useful for individuals who prefer using cash for their day-to-day expenses and want a visual representation of their budget. How the envelope system works. The envelope system is straightforward and easy to implement. Here's how it works. Identify your spending categories. Start by identifying the different spending categories that are essential to your budget. Common categories include groceries, transportation, entertainment, dining out, and personal expenses. Assign an envelope for each category. Once you have identified your spending categories, assign a separate envelope for each category. You can use plain envelopes or purchase specialized envelope systems that are designed for this purpose. Determine your budgeted amount. Decide how much money you want to allocate to each spending category. This amount should be based on your overall budget and financial goals. Write the budgeted amount on the front of each envelope. Fill the envelopes. At the beginning of each budgeting period, such as a month or a week, withdraw the necessary amount of cash from your bank account. Divide the cash into the appropriate envelopes based on your budgeted amounts. For example, if you have allocated $200 for groceries, put $200 in the envelope labeled groceries. Spend from the envelopes. Whenever you need to make a purchase within a specific spending category, use the cash from the corresponding envelope. For example, if you need to buy groceries, use the money from the groceries envelope. Once the money in a particular envelope is gone, you should not spend any more in that category until the next budgeting period. Track your spending. As you make purchases, keep track of the amount spent from each envelope. This will help you stay aware of your spending habits and ensure that you are staying within your budgeted amounts. Adjust as needed. If you find that you are consistently overspending in a particular category, you may need to adjust your budgeted amount for that category in the future. The envelope system allows you to easily see where you may need to make adjustments and helps you prioritize your spending. Benefits of the envelope system. The envelope system offers several benefits that can help you improve your financial management and achieve your budgeting goals. Increased awareness. By using cash and physically seeing the money in each envelope, you become more aware of your spending habits. This increased awareness can help you make more conscious decisions about your purchases and avoid unnecessary expenses. Better control. The envelope system provides a clear and tangible way to control your spending. Since you can only spend what is available in each envelope, it helps prevent overspending and encourages you to prioritize your expenses. Reduced debt. By sticking to your budgeted amounts and avoiding overspending, you can reduce your reliance on credit cards and other forms of debt. This can help you pay off existing debt faster and avoid accumulating new debt. Flexibility. While the envelope system is primarily cash-based, it can still be adapted to include electronic transactions. You can allocate a specific amount of money for online purchases or bills and track those expenses separately. Easy to implement. The envelope system is a straightforward budgeting method that does not require any special tools or software. It can be easily customized to fit your specific financial situation and goals. Encourages saving. The envelope system encourages you to allocate a portion of your budgeted amount to savings. By setting aside money in an envelope labeled savings, you can build an emergency fund or save for future goals. Tips for using the envelope system effectively. To make the most of the envelope system, consider the following tips. Be realistic. Set realistic budgeted amounts for each spending category based on your income and expenses. Avoid setting overly restrictive budgets that may be difficult to stick to. Regularly review and adjust. Review your spending habits regularly and adjust your budgeted amounts as needed. Life circumstances and priorities may change, so it's important to adapt your budget accordingly. Use labels. Clearly label each envelope with the corresponding spending category. This will help you stay organized and easily identify the purpose of each envelope. Keep envelopes secure. Store your envelopes in a safe and secure location to prevent loss or theft. Consider using a lockbox or a designated drawer to keep them protected. Be consistent. Stick to the envelope system consistently to see the best results. Avoid dipping into other envelopes or using credit cards for expenses that should be covered by cash. Track your progress. Keep a record of your spending and savings to track your progress over time. This will help you identify areas where you can improve and celebrate your achievements. The envelope system is a practical and effective budgeting method that can help you take control of your finances. By allocating cash into different envelopes and spending only what is available, you can develop better spending habits, reduce debt, and work towards your financial goals. Give the envelope system a try and see how it can transform your budgeting experience. 3.3 Zero-based budgeting. Zero-based budgeting is a budgeting method that requires you to allocate every dollar of your income to a specific category or expense. Unlike traditional budgeting methods where you simply track your income and expenses, zero-based budgeting forces you to give every dollar a purpose. This method can be highly effective in helping you gain control over your finances and make intentional decisions about how you spend your money. 3.3.1 Understanding Zero-based budgeting. Zero-based budgeting operates on the principle that every dollar you earn should be assigned to a specific category, such as housing, transportation, groceries, or savings. This means that at the beginning of each budgeting period, you start with $0 and then allocate your income to different expenses until you reach zero again. The goal is to ensure that your income is fully utilized and that you are not overspending or leaving any money unaccounted for. 3.3.2 Benefits of Zero-based budgeting. Zero-based budgeting offers several benefits that can help you improve your financial situation. Increased awareness of spending. By assigning every dollar a purpose, zero-based budgeting helps you become more aware of where your money is going. This awareness can help you identify areas where you may be overspending and make necessary adjustments. Better control over your finances. With zero-based budgeting, you have complete control over your finances. You decide how much money goes into each category and can make informed decisions about your spending priorities. Elimination of unnecessary expenses. Zero-based budgeting forces you to evaluate each expense and determine if it is necessary. This can help you identify and eliminate unnecessary expenses, allowing you to save more money. Improved savings habits. By allocating a portion of your income to savings as part of your zero-based budget, you are prioritizing saving and building a financial cushion for the future. Reduced financial stress. Zero-based budgeting provides a clear roadmap for your finances, reducing financial stress and uncertainty. You know exactly where your money is going and can make informed decisions about your spending. 3.3.3 Implementing zero-based budgeting. To implement zero-based budgeting effectively, follow these steps. Track your income. Start by tracking all your sources of income. This includes your salary, side hustles, investments, and any other money coming in. List your expenses. Make a comprehensive list of all your expenses, including fixed expenses like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, and insurance, as well as variable expenses like groceries, transportation, entertainment, and discretionary spending. Assign every dollar a purpose. Allocate your income to each expense category until you reach zero. Start with your fixed expenses and then move on to variable expenses. Be sure to include a category for savings and allocate a portion of your income to it. Review and adjust. Regularly review your zero-based budget to ensure it aligns with your financial goals and priorities. Make adjustments as needed to accommodate changes in income or expenses. Track your spending. Continuously track your spending to ensure you are staying within your allocated budget for each category. This will help you identify any areas where you may be overspending and allow you to make necessary adjustments. 3.3.4 Tips for success with zero-based budgeting. To make the most of zero-based budgeting, consider the following tips. Be realistic. When allocating your income to different categories, be realistic about your expenses. Consider your past spending habits and make adjustments as necessary. Prioritize savings. Make saving a priority in your zero-based budget. Allocate a specific percentage or amount of your income to savings to build an emergency fund and work towards your long-term financial goals. Be flexible. While zero-based budgeting requires you to allocate every dollar, it's important to be flexible and adjust your budget as needed. Unexpected expenses may arise, and you may need to reallocate funds to cover them. Track your progress. Regularly track your progress and review your budget to see how well you are sticking to it. This will help you identify areas for improvement and celebrate your successes. Seek support. If you find it challenging to implement zero-based budgeting on your own, consider seeking support from a financial advisor or joining a budgeting community. They can provide guidance and accountability to help you stay on track. By implementing zero-based budgeting, you can take control of your finances, eliminate unnecessary expenses, and work towards your financial goals. It may require some initial effort and adjustment, but the benefits of this budgeting method can have a significant impact on your financial well-being. 3.4 Pay yourself first. One of the most important principles of budgeting is to pay yourself first. This concept may sound counterintuitive at first, as many people believe that paying bills and meeting financial obligations should take priority. However, paying yourself first means prioritizing your own financial well-being and future goals before anything else. 3.4.1 What does pay yourself first mean? Paying yourself first refers to the practice of setting aside a portion of your income for savings or investments before allocating funds for other expenses. Instead of saving whatever is left at the end of the month, this approach emphasizes making saving a priority from the beginning. The idea behind this concept is to ensure that you are consistently building wealth and securing your financial future. By making saving a non-negotiable part of your budget, you are taking control of your financial situation and working towards achieving your long-term goals. 3.4.2 The benefits of paying yourself first. There are several benefits to adopting the pay yourself first mindset. Building an emergency fund. By prioritizing savings, you can establish an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses. Having a financial safety net can provide peace of mind and protect you from falling into debt during challenging times. Achieving financial goals. Whether you are saving for a down payment on a house, planning for retirement, or funding your children's education, paying yourself first allows you to make consistent progress towards your financial goals. Creating financial security. By consistently saving and investing, you are building a foundation of financial security. This can provide a sense of stability and reduce stress about money matters. Taking advantage of compound interest. The earlier you start saving and investing, the more time your money has to grow through the power of compound interest. By paying yourself first, you are maximizing the potential for your savings to grow over time. 3.4.3 How to implement paying yourself first. To effectively implement the pay yourself first principle, follow these steps. Determine your savings goal. Start by identifying your financial goals. Whether it's saving for a specific purchase, building an emergency fund, or investing for retirement, having a clear goal will help you stay motivated and focused. Set a realistic savings percentage. Decide on a percentage of your income that you will allocate towards savings. While the ideal amount may vary depending on your circumstances, a common recommendation is to save at least 20% of your income. However, if that is not feasible initially, start with a smaller percentage and gradually increase it over time. Automate your savings. Make saving effortless by setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to a separate savings or investment account. This way, the money is deducted before you have a chance to spend it, ensuring that you consistently pay yourself first. Prioritize debt repayment. If you have outstanding debts, it's important to address them while still paying yourself first. Allocate a portion of your budget towards debt repayment, but ensure that you are still setting aside money for savings. Once your debts are paid off, you can redirect those funds towards increasing your savings. Review and adjust regularly. Regularly review your budget and savings plan to ensure that you are on track to meet your goals. Life circumstances and financial priorities may change, so it's important to reassess and make adjustments as needed. 3.4.4 Overcoming challenges. Implementing the pay yourself first principle may come with its own set of challenges. Here are some common obstacles and strategies to overcome them. Limited income. If you have a tight budget or a low income, it may be challenging to allocate a significant portion towards savings. In such cases, start with a smaller percentage and gradually increase it as your income grows. Temptation to spend. It can be tempting to use the money allocated for savings on immediate wants or desires. To overcome this, remind yourself of your long-term goals and the importance of financial security. Consider visualizing the progress you are making towards your goals to stay motivated. Unexpected expenses. Unexpected expenses can derail your savings plan. To mitigate this, ensure that you have an emergency fund in place to cover unforeseen costs. If you need to dip into your emergency fund, make it a priority to replenish it as soon as possible. Lack of discipline. Consistency is key when it comes to paying yourself first. Develop discipline by creating a budget, tracking your expenses, and regularly reviewing your progress. Consider seeking accountability through a financial advisor or a trusted friend or family member. Remember, paying yourself first is a mindset shift that requires commitment and discipline. By making saving a priority, you are taking control of your financial future and setting yourself up for long-term success. 3.5 Budgeting Apps and Tools. In today's digital age, there are numerous budgeting apps and tools available to help you manage your finances more effectively. These apps and tools can simplify the budgeting process, provide real-time updates on your spending, and offer valuable insights into your financial habits. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced budgeter, utilizing these apps and tools can make a significant difference in your financial journey. In this section, we will explore some popular budgeting apps and tools that can assist you in keeping track of your income, expenses, and savings goals. 3.5.1 Expense Tracking Apps. Expense tracking apps are designed to help you monitor your spending habits and gain a better understanding of where your money is going. These apps allow you to categorize your expenses, set spending limits, and receive notifications when you exceed your budget. Some popular expense tracking apps include Mint. Mint is a comprehensive budgeting app that allows you to link your bank accounts, credit cards, and bills in one place. It automatically categorizes your transactions, provides personalized budgeting tips, and sends alerts for upcoming bills. Pocket Guard. Pocket Guard is a user-friendly app that connects to your bank accounts and credit cards to track your spending. It provides a clear overview of your finances, helps you set savings goals, and offers suggestions on how to reduce your expenses. Wally. Wally is a simple and intuitive app that allows you to track your income and expenses effortlessly. It provides insights into your spending patterns, helps you set financial goals, and offers a visual representation of your financial progress. 3.5.2 Budgeting Apps. Budgeting apps are specifically designed to help you create and manage your budget effectively. These apps enable you to set financial goals, allocate funds for different categories, and track your progress over time. Some popular budgeting apps include You Need a Budget. YNAB. YNAB is a popular budgeting app that focuses on the concept of giving every dollar a job. It helps you prioritize your expenses, save for future goals, and eliminate debt. YNAB also offers educational resources and live workshops to support your financial journey. Good Budget. Good Budget follows the envelope budgeting method, where you allocate funds to different virtual envelopes for various spending categories. It allows you to sync your budget with multiple devices and share it with your family members or partner. Every Dollar. Every Dollar is a user-friendly app created by financial expert Dave Ramsey. It helps you create a monthly budget, track your expenses, and save for future goals. Every Dollar also offers a premium version that allows you to connect your bank accounts and automatically import transactions. 3.5.3 Saving Apps. Saving apps are designed to help you save money effortlessly by automating the process. These apps often round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and invest the spare change into a savings or investment account. Some popular saving apps include Acorns. Acorns is a micro-investing app that rounds up your purchases and invests the spare change into a diversified portfolio. It also offers additional features like recurring investments and cashback rewards. Digit. Digit analyzes your spending patterns and automatically transfers small amounts of money from your checking account to a separate savings account. It aims to help you save without even thinking about it. Capital. Capital allows you to set savings goals and create rules to automate your savings. For example, you can set a rule to save a certain amount of money every time you make a purchase from a specific store. 3.5.4 Personal Finance Tools. In addition to budgeting and saving apps, there are various personal finance tools available that can assist you in managing your overall financial health. These tools offer features like credit score monitoring, bill payment reminders, and investment tracking. Some popular personal finance tools include Personal Capital. Personal Capital is a comprehensive financial tool that provides a holistic view of your finances. It allows you to track your net worth, analyze your investment portfolio, and plan for retirement. Credit Karma. Credit Karma offers free credit score monitoring and personalized recommendations to improve your credit health. It also provides insights into your credit report and alerts you to any changes or potential fraud. Bill Tracker. Bill Tracker helps you stay on top of your bills by sending reminders for upcoming due dates. It allows you to track your payment history, set budget goals, and avoid late fees. By utilizing these budgeting apps and tools, you can gain better control over your finances, make informed decisions, and work towards achieving your financial goals. Remember, the key to successful budgeting is consistency and discipline. Find the app or tool that suits your needs and preferences, and make it a habit to regularly review and update your budget. 3.6 Automating your budget. Automating your budget can be a game changer when it comes to keeping your finances on track. By leveraging technology and setting up automated systems, you can simplify the budgeting process and ensure that your financial goals are consistently met. In this section, we will explore the benefits of automating your budget and provide practical tips on how to get started. 3.6.1 Benefits of automating your budget. Automating your budget offers several advantages that can help you stay organized and in control of your finances. Here are some key benefits. 1. Time saving and efficiency. One of the primary benefits of automating your budget is the time and effort it saves you. By setting up automatic transfers and bill payments, you eliminate the need for manual tracking and payment processing. This frees up your time to focus on other important aspects of your life while ensuring that your financial obligations are met promptly. 2. Accuracy and consistency. Automating your budget reduces the risk of human error. With manual budgeting, there is always a chance of forgetting to make a payment or recording a transaction incorrectly. By automating your budget, you can ensure that your bills are paid on time and that your income and expenses are accurately recorded. This consistency helps you maintain an accurate financial picture and make informed decisions. 3. Improved financial discipline. Automating your budget can also help improve your financial discipline. When you set up automatic transfers to your savings or investment accounts, you remove the temptation to spend that money elsewhere. This ensures that you consistently save or invest a portion of your income, helping you build wealth over time. 4. Better financial visibility. By automating your budget, you gain better visibility into your financial situation. Many budgeting apps and tools offer features that categorize your expenses, track your spending patterns, and provide visual representations of your financial data. This allows you to identify areas where you may be overspending and make necessary adjustments to stay within your budget. 3.6.2 Getting started with automating your budget. Now that you understand the benefits of automating your budget, let's explore some practical steps to get started. 1. Choose a budgeting app or tool. The first step is to choose a budgeting app or tool that aligns with your needs and preferences. There are numerous options available, ranging from simple expense trackers to comprehensive financial management platforms. Research different apps, read reviews, and consider their features, user-friendliness, and compatibility with your devices. 2. Set up automatic transfers. Once you have selected a budgeting app or tool, the next step is to set up automatic transfers. This involves linking your bank accounts and credit cards to the app and configuring recurring transfers for your bills, savings, and investments. Be sure to review your budget and determine the appropriate amounts to allocate to each category. 3. Schedule bill payments. In addition to setting up automatic transfers, you can also schedule bill payments through your budgeting app or directly with your bank. This ensures that your bills are paid on time, avoiding late fees and penalties. Review your recurring bills and set up payment schedules accordingly. 4. Track your spending. Automating your budget doesn't mean you can set it and forget it. It is essential to regularly review and track your spending to ensure that you are staying within your budget. Most budgeting apps provide real-time updates on your transactions, allowing you to monitor your expenses and make adjustments as needed. 5. Review and adjust. Periodically review your budget to ensure that it aligns with your financial goals and priorities. Life circumstances and financial situations can change, so it's important to make adjustments as necessary. Use your budgeting app's reporting and analysis features to gain insights into your spending habits and identify areas where you can cut back or reallocate funds. 6. Stay vigilant. While automating your budget can streamline the process, it's crucial to remain vigilant and stay on top of your finances. Regularly review your bank statements, monitor your credit card activity, and be aware of any changes in your income or expenses. This proactive approach will help you catch any discrepancies or potential issues early on. Conclusion. Automating your budget can revolutionize the way you manage your finances. By leveraging technology and setting up automated systems, you can save time, improve accuracy, and stay on track with your financial goals. Remember to choose a budgeting app or tool that suits your needs, set up automatic transfers and bill payments, track your spending, and regularly review and adjust your budget. With these steps in place, you'll be well on your way to achieving financial success and peace of mind. 4. Managing debt. 4.1 Understanding different types of debt. Debt is a common financial tool that many individuals and households utilize to achieve their goals and manage their expenses. However, not all debts are created equal, and it is important to understand the different types of debt in order to effectively manage your finances. In this section, we will explore the various types of debt and provide insights on how to handle them responsibly. 4.1.1 Secured debt. Secured debt is a type of debt that is backed by collateral, which is an asset that the borrower pledges to the lender as security for the loan. The collateral can be a house, a car, or any other valuable asset. If the borrower fails to repay the loan, the lender has the right to seize the collateral to recover their losses. Examples of secured debt include mortgages and auto loans. When considering secured debt, it is crucial to carefully assess your financial situation and determine if you can comfortably afford the monthly payments. Defaulting on secured debt can result in the loss of your collateral and have a significant negative impact on your credit score. Therefore, it is essential to budget and plan accordingly to ensure timely repayments. 4.1.2 Unsecured debt. Unlike secured debt, unsecured debt does not require any collateral. This type of debt is based solely on the borrower's creditworthiness and ability to repay. Examples of unsecured debt include credit card debt, personal loans, and medical bills. Unsecured debt often carries higher interest rates compared to secured debt because the lender assumes a higher level of risk. It is important to be cautious when taking on unsecured debt and to carefully consider the interest rates and repayment terms. Budgeting and managing your expenses effectively can help you avoid accumulating excessive unsecured debt and falling into a cycle of high interest payments. 4.1.3 Revolving debt. Revolving debt is a type of credit that allows borrowers to repeatedly borrow up to a certain limit and make minimum monthly payments. Credit cards are the most common form of revolving debt. With revolving debt, the borrower has the flexibility to borrow and repay as needed, as long as they stay within the credit limit. One of the challenges with revolving debt is the temptation to overspend and carry a balance from month to month. This can lead to high interest charges and a never-ending cycle of debt. To effectively manage revolving debt, it is important to set a budget, track your expenses, and make more than the minimum monthly payments whenever possible. By doing so, you can avoid excessive interest charges and pay off your debt more quickly. 4.1.4 Installment debt. Installment debt is a type of debt that is repaid in fixed monthly installments over a specified period of time. Examples of installment debt include car loans, student loans, and personal loans. With installment debt, borrowers know exactly how much they need to pay each month and for how long. Managing installment debt requires careful budgeting and planning. It is important to factor in the monthly payments when creating your budget and ensure that you have enough income to cover these obligations. Missing payments or defaulting on installment debt can have serious consequences, including damage to your credit score and potential legal action from the lender. 4.1.5 Payday loans. Payday loans are short-term, high-interest loans that are typically due on the borrower's next payday. These loans are often used by individuals who need quick access to cash but may not have access to traditional forms of credit. Payday loans can be extremely expensive due to their high interest rates and fees. It is important to exercise caution when considering payday loans. The high cost of borrowing can quickly lead to a cycle of debt that is difficult to escape. If possible, explore alternative options such as borrowing from friends or family, negotiating with creditors, or seeking assistance from nonprofit organizations that provide financial counseling. 4.1.6 Student loans. Student loans are a specific type of debt that is used to finance education expenses. These loans can come from the government or private lenders and typically have lower interest rates compared to other forms of unsecured debt. Student loans often offer flexible repayment options and may have deferment or forgiveness programs. When managing student loans, it is important to understand the terms and conditions of the loan, including the interest rate, repayment period, and any available repayment options. Budgeting for student loan payments and making them a priority can help you avoid default and maintain a positive credit history. 4.1.7 Medical debt. Medical debt is a type of unsecured debt that arises from medical expenses not covered by insurance. Medical debt can accumulate quickly and become overwhelming, especially if you are faced with unexpected medical emergencies or ongoing health issues. When dealing with medical debt, it is important to communicate with healthcare providers and negotiate payment plans or discounts whenever possible. Additionally, exploring financial assistance programs or seeking advice from a medical billing advocate can help you navigate the complexities of medical debt and potentially reduce your financial burden. Understanding the different types of debt is essential for effective budgeting and financial management. By being aware of the risks and responsibilities associated with each type of debt, you can make informed decisions and take control of your financial future. Remember, responsible borrowing and diligent budgeting are key to maintaining a healthy financial life. 4.2 Creating a debt repayment plan. Debt can be a significant burden on your financial well-being. Whether it's credit card debt, student loans, or a mortgage, having a plan to repay your debts is crucial for achieving financial freedom. In this section, we will discuss the importance of creating a debt repayment plan and provide you with practical steps to help you get started. 4.2.1 Assessing your debt. Before you can create a debt repayment plan, it's essential to have a clear understanding of your current debt situation. Start by gathering all the necessary information about your debts, including the outstanding balances, interest rates, and minimum monthly payments. This information will help you prioritize your debts and determine the most effective repayment strategy. 4.2.2 Prioritizing your debts. Not all debts are created equal. Some may have higher interest rates or more severe consequences for non-payment. To prioritize your debts, consider the following factors. Interest rates. Begin by focusing on debts with the highest interest rates. These debts cost you more in the long run, so it's wise to tackle them first. Minimum payments. While it's crucial to pay at least the minimum amount on all your debts to avoid penalties, consider allocating extra funds towards debts with higher minimum payments. By paying off these debts faster, you'll free up more money to put towards other debts. Consequences of non-payment. Some debts, such as tax debts or overdue utility bills, may have severe consequences if left unpaid. Prioritize these debts to avoid legal issues or service disruptions. By prioritizing your debts, you can create a clear roadmap for repayment and focus your efforts on eliminating them one by one. 4.2.3 Choosing a debt repayment strategy. Once you have assessed and prioritized your debts, it's time to choose a debt repayment strategy that suits your financial situation. Here are a few popular strategies to consider. Debt snowball method. This method involves paying off your smallest debts first while making minimum payments on larger debts. As you eliminate smaller debts, you gain momentum and motivation to tackle larger ones. Debt avalanche method. With this method, you focus on paying off debts with the highest interest rates first. By targeting high-interest debts, you minimize the overall interest you'll pay over time. Debt consolidation. If you have multiple debts with high interest rates, consolidating them into a single loan with a lower interest rate can simplify your repayment process. However, be cautious and ensure that the consolidation loan terms are favorable and won't lead to more significant financial strain. Balance transfer. If you have credit card debt, transferring the balance to a card with a lower interest rate can help you save money on interest charges. Be mindful of any balance transfer fees and the duration of the promotional interest rate. Choose a strategy that aligns with your financial goals and capabilities. It's essential to find a balance between paying off debt efficiently and maintaining a manageable budget. 4.2.4 Creating a repayment plan. With your debt repayment strategy in place, it's time to create a detailed repayment plan. Here's how you can do it. Set clear goals. Determine how much debt you want to pay off within a specific time frame. Set realistic and achievable goals that will keep you motivated throughout the process. Create a budget. Review your income and expenses to identify areas where you can cut back and allocate more funds towards debt repayment. A well-structured budget will help you stay on track and ensure you have enough money to meet your debt obligations. Track your progress. Regularly monitor your progress to see how far you've come. Celebrate small victories along the way to stay motivated and committed to your debt repayment plan. Consider additional income. If your current income is not sufficient to meet your debt repayment goals, explore opportunities to increase your income. This could involve taking on a part-time job, freelancing, or selling unused items. Negotiate with creditors. If you're struggling to meet your debt obligations, don't hesitate to reach out to your creditors. They may be willing to negotiate lower interest rates, reduced payments, or alternative repayment plans to help you manage your debt more effectively. Remember, creating a debt repayment plan requires discipline and commitment. It may take time to become debt-free, but with a well-structured plan and consistent effort, you can regain control of your finances and achieve your financial goals. Conclusion. Creating a debt repayment plan is a crucial step towards achieving financial freedom. By assessing your debt, prioritizing your debts, choosing a repayment strategy, and creating a detailed plan, you can take control of your financial situation and work towards becoming debt-free. Stay committed to your plan, make adjustments as needed, and celebrate your progress along the way. Remember, every step you take towards paying off your debts brings you closer to a more secure and prosperous financial future. 4.3 Debt Consolidation Strategies. Debt consolidation is a strategy that can help individuals manage their debt more effectively. It involves combining multiple debts into a single loan or payment plan, making it easier to keep track of and pay off. Debt consolidation can be a useful tool for those who are struggling to keep up with multiple debt payments or who want to simplify their financial situation. In this section, we will explore different debt consolidation strategies that you can consider to regain control of your finances. 4.3.1 Balance Transfer. One popular debt consolidation strategy is a balance transfer. This involves transferring the balances from multiple high-interest credit cards onto a single credit card with a lower interest rate. By consolidating your credit card debt onto one card, you can simplify your payments and potentially save money on interest charges. When considering a balance transfer, it's important to look for a credit card with a low or 0% introductory interest rate. This promotional rate typically lasts for a certain period, such as 12 to 18 months. During this time, you can focus on paying down your debt without accruing additional interest charges. However, it's crucial to pay off the balance before the promotional period ends, as the interest rate may increase significantly afterward. Before proceeding with a balance transfer, it's essential to read the terms and conditions carefully. Some credit cards may charge a balance transfer fee, typically a percentage of the transferred amount. Additionally, be mindful of any annual fees associated with the new credit card. 4.3.2 Debt Consolidation Loan. Another debt consolidation strategy is taking out a debt consolidation loan. This involves borrowing a lump sum of money to pay off your existing debts, leaving you with a single loan payment to manage. Debt consolidation loans can be obtained from banks, credit unions, or online lenders. The advantage of a debt consolidation loan is that it allows you to combine multiple debts into one, potentially reducing your overall interest rate and monthly payment. It can also simplify your finances by having only one payment to make each month. However, it's important to carefully consider the terms and interest rates of the loan before proceeding. When applying for a debt consolidation loan, lenders will assess your creditworthiness and may require collateral, such as your home or car, to secure the loan. It's crucial to compare different loan options and shop around for the best interest rates and repayment terms. Additionally, ensure that the monthly payment fits within your budget to avoid further financial strain. 4.3.3 Home Equity Loan or Line of Credit. If you own a home, you may have the option to use a home equity loan or line of credit for debt consolidation. These loans allow you to borrow against the equity you have built in your home. The advantage of using a home equity loan or line of credit is that they often offer lower interest rates compared to other forms of borrowing. A home equity loan provides a lump sum of money that you can use to pay off your debts, while a home equity line of credit (HELOC) functions more like a credit card, allowing you to borrow as needed up to a certain limit. Both options can be used to consolidate your debts into a single monthly payment. However, it's important to note that using your home as collateral means putting it at risk. If you fail to make payments on a home equity loan or HELOC, you could potentially lose your home. Therefore, it's crucial to carefully consider your ability to make the monthly payments before using this strategy. 4.3.4 Debt Management Plan. A debt management plan (DMP) is a debt consolidation strategy that involves working with a credit counseling agency to negotiate with your creditors on your behalf. The credit counseling agency will assess your financial situation, create a budget, and negotiate lower interest rates and monthly payments with your creditors. Under a DMP, you will make a single monthly payment to the credit counseling agency, who will then distribute the funds to your creditors. This can help simplify your payments and potentially reduce the overall amount of debt you owe. However, it's important to note that enrolling in a DMP may have an impact on your credit score. Before enrolling in a DMP, it's crucial to research and choose a reputable credit counseling agency. Ensure that they are accredited and have a track record of helping individuals successfully manage their debt. Additionally, carefully review the terms and fees associated with the DMP before committing to the program. 4.3.5 Personal Loan. If you have good credit, you may be able to obtain a personal loan to consolidate your debts. Personal loans are unsecured loans, meaning they do not require collateral. They can be used to pay off high-interest debts, such as credit card balances or medical bills. When considering a personal loan for debt consolidation, it's important to compare interest rates and repayment terms from different lenders. Look for a loan with a lower interest rate than your current debts to save money on interest charges. Additionally, ensure that the monthly payment fits within your budget to avoid further financial strain. Before taking out a personal loan, it's crucial to assess your ability to make the monthly payments consistently. Defaulting on a personal loan can have severe consequences, including damage to your credit score and potential legal action from the lender. Conclusion. Debt consolidation can be an effective strategy for managing and paying off your debts. By consolidating multiple debts into a single loan or payment plan, you can simplify your finances and potentially save money on interest charges. However, it's important to carefully consider the terms and conditions of any debt consolidation strategy before proceeding. Assess your financial situation, compare different options, and choose the strategy that best fits your needs and goals. Remember, debt consolidation is just one tool in your financial toolkit, and it should be used in conjunction with responsible budgeting and spending habits to achieve long-term financial stability. 4.4 Tips for Avoiding Debt. One of the key goals of budgeting is to avoid falling into debt. Debt can be a significant burden on your finances and can hinder your ability to achieve your financial goals. By following some simple tips and strategies, you can minimize the risk of accumulating debt and maintain a healthy financial life. Here are some tips for avoiding debt. 4.4.1 Track your expenses. One of the most important steps in avoiding debt is to have a clear understanding of your expenses. By tracking your expenses, you can identify areas where you may be overspending and make necessary adjustments. Use a budgeting app or a spreadsheet to record your expenses and categorize them. This will help you see where your money is going and make informed decisions about your spending. 4.4.2 Create an emergency fund. Having an emergency fund is crucial for avoiding debt. Unexpected expenses can arise at any time, such as medical bills, car repairs, or home maintenance. By setting aside a portion of your income into an emergency fund, you can cover these expenses without resorting to credit cards or loans. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. 4.4.3 Live within your means. One of the main reasons people fall into debt is because they live beyond their means. It's important to be realistic about your income and expenses and make sure your spending aligns with what you can afford. Avoid the temptation to keep up with others' lifestyles or make impulsive purchases. Instead, focus on your financial goals and prioritize your spending accordingly. 4.4.4 Avoid high-interest debt. High-interest debt, such as credit card debt or payday loans, can quickly spiral out of control and become a financial burden. Avoid using credit cards for unnecessary purchases and pay off your balance in full each month to avoid interest charges. If you have existing high-interest debt, prioritize paying it off as quickly as possible to minimize the interest you'll have to pay over time. 4.4.5 Negotiate lower interest rates. If you have outstanding debt with high interest rates, consider negotiating with your creditors to lower the interest rates. Many creditors are willing to work with you if you demonstrate a commitment to paying off your debt. Lower interest rates can significantly reduce the amount of money you'll have to pay back, making it easier to become debt-free. 4.4.6 Prioritize debt repayment. If you have multiple debts, it's important to prioritize your debt repayment. Start by paying off high-interest debts first, as they can accumulate quickly and become a financial burden. Consider using the debt snowball or debt avalanche method to tackle your debts systematically. By making extra payments towards your debts, you can accelerate the repayment process and save money on interest in the long run. 4.4.7 Avoid impulse purchases. Impulse purchases can quickly derail your budget and lead to unnecessary debt. Before making a purchase, take a step back and evaluate whether it aligns with your financial goals and priorities. Consider implementing a waiting period, such as 24 hours, before making any non-essential purchases. This will give you time to reflect on whether the purchase is necessary or if it's just a fleeting desire. 4.4.8 Seek financial education. Investing in your financial education can go a long way in helping you avoid debt. Take the time to learn about personal finance, budgeting, and debt management strategies. There are numerous books, online courses, and resources available that can provide valuable insights and tips for managing your finances effectively. The more knowledge you have, the better equipped you'll be to make informed financial decisions. 4.4.9 Seek professional help if needed. If you find yourself struggling with debt or unable to manage your finances effectively, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Financial advisors or credit counseling agencies can provide guidance and support in creating a debt repayment plan and improving your financial situation. They can also negotiate with creditors on your behalf and help you explore options such as debt consolidation or debt settlement. 4.4.10 Practice self-discipline. Ultimately, avoiding debt requires self-discipline and a commitment to your financial goals. Stay focused on your long-term objectives and remind yourself of the benefits of living a debt-free life. Avoid temptations and unnecessary expenses that can derail your progress. By practicing self-discipline and making conscious financial choices, you can maintain a healthy financial life and avoid falling into debt. Remember, avoiding debt is not just about managing your finances, it's also about developing healthy financial habits and making conscious choices about your spending. By following these tips and staying committed to your financial goals, you can build a strong foundation for a secure and debt-free future. 5. Saving and investing. 5.1 Building an emergency fund. An emergency fund is an essential component of any well-rounded budget. It acts as a safety net, providing you with financial security and peace of mind in case unexpected expenses or emergencies arise. Building an emergency fund should be a top priority when it comes to budgeting, as it can help you avoid going into debt and provide a sense of stability during challenging times. 5.1.1 Why is an emergency fund important? Life is full of uncertainties, and unexpected events can happen at any time. Whether it's a sudden medical expense, car repair, or job loss, having an emergency fund can help you navigate these situations without derailing your financial stability. Here are a few reasons why building an emergency fund is important. Financial security. An emergency fund provides a cushion to fall back on during times of financial hardship. It ensures that you have the necessary funds to cover unexpected expenses without relying on credit cards or loans. Avoiding debt. Without an emergency fund, you may be forced to rely on credit cards or loans to cover unexpected expenses. This can lead to accumulating debt and paying high interest rates, which can be financially burdensome in the long run. Peace of mind. Knowing that you have a financial safety net in place can reduce stress and anxiety. It allows you to focus on other aspects of your life without constantly worrying about how you will handle unexpected expenses. Opportunity for growth. Having an emergency fund gives you the freedom to take advantage of opportunities that may arise, such as starting a business, furthering your education, or investing in your future. It provides a sense of financial stability that allows you to make decisions without being solely driven by immediate financial needs. 5.1.2 How much should you save in an emergency fund? The amount you should save in your emergency fund depends on your individual circumstances and financial goals. As a general rule of thumb, it is recommended to have at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved in your emergency fund. This should cover essential expenses such as rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation, and insurance. However, the ideal amount may vary based on factors such as job stability, income level, and the number of dependents you have. If you have a more unpredictable income or work in an industry with higher job volatility, you may want to aim for a larger emergency fund to provide a greater safety net. It's important to assess your personal situation and determine what amount makes you feel secure. Consider factors such as your monthly expenses, income stability, and any potential risks or obligations you may have. Remember, the goal is to have enough funds to cover unexpected expenses without relying on credit or loans. 5.1.3 Strategies for building an emergency fund. Building an emergency fund requires discipline and commitment. Here are some strategies to help you save and grow your emergency fund. Set a savings goal. Determine how much you want to save for your emergency fund and set a realistic timeline to achieve that goal. Break it down into smaller milestones to make it more manageable and track your progress along the way. Automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a separate savings account dedicated to your emergency fund. This way, a portion of your income will be saved before you have a chance to spend it. Cut back on expenses. Review your budget and identify areas where you can reduce expenses. Consider cutting back on non-essential items or finding more cost-effective alternatives. Redirect the money saved towards your emergency fund. Increase your income. Look for opportunities to increase your income, such as taking on a side gig or freelancing. The additional income can be directly allocated to your emergency fund, helping you reach your savings goal faster. Save windfalls and bonuses. If you receive unexpected windfalls, such as tax refunds or work bonuses, resist the temptation to splurge. Instead, allocate a portion or all of these funds towards your emergency fund. Make consistent contributions. Treat your emergency fund as a priority and make regular contributions, even if they are small. Consistency is key when it comes to building a substantial emergency fund over time. Avoid temptation. It's important to resist the urge to dip into your emergency fund for non-emergency expenses. Keep the funds separate from your regular checking account and only use them for true emergencies. 5.1.4 Where to keep your emergency fund. When it comes to storing your emergency fund, accessibility and safety are key factors to consider. Here are a few options to consider. High-yield savings account. A high-yield savings account offers a higher interest rate compared to a regular savings account. It provides easy access to your funds while allowing them to grow over time. Money market account. A money market account is similar to a savings account but typically offers a higher interest rate. It may require a higher minimum balance, but it provides easy access to your funds. Certificates of deposit (CDs). CDs offer higher interest rates than regular savings accounts but require you to lock your funds for a specific period. They are a good option if you have a larger emergency fund and don't anticipate needing immediate access to the funds. Cash reserves. Keeping a portion of your emergency fund in cash at home can provide immediate access to funds in case of emergencies. However, this option may not be as secure as keeping your funds in a bank account. Consider your personal preferences, risk tolerance, and the level of accessibility you require when choosing where to keep your emergency fund. It's important to strike a balance between accessibility and earning potential. Building an emergency fund is an ongoing process that requires discipline and commitment. By prioritizing savings, setting realistic goals, and following sound financial practices, you can build a solid emergency fund that provides you with financial security and peace of mind. Remember, emergencies can happen at any time, so it's never too early to start building your emergency fund. 5.2 Types of savings accounts. When it comes to saving money, one of the most important decisions you'll need to make is where to keep your savings. There are several types of savings accounts available, each with its own features and benefits. In this section, we will explore the different types of savings accounts and help you understand which one may be the best fit for your financial goals. 5.2.1 Traditional savings accounts. Traditional savings accounts are the most common type of savings account offered by banks and credit unions. These accounts are designed to help you save money while providing easy access to your funds. Here are some key features of traditional savings accounts. Interest. Traditional savings accounts offer a low but steady interest rate on your deposited funds. The interest is typically calculated on a daily or monthly basis and added to your account balance. Accessibility. You can withdraw money from your traditional savings account at any time, either through an ATM, online banking, or by visiting a branch. This makes it a convenient option for emergency funds or short-term savings goals. FDIC insurance. Traditional savings accounts are usually insured by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, up to $250,000 per depositor, per insured bank. This means that even if the bank fails, your savings are protected. Minimum balance requirement. Some traditional savings accounts may require you to maintain a minimum balance to avoid monthly maintenance fees. Be sure to check the terms and conditions of the account before opening one. Traditional savings accounts are a great option for individuals who want to keep their savings easily accessible while earning a small amount of interest. They are suitable for short-term goals, such as saving for a vacation or building an emergency fund. 5.2.2 High-yield savings accounts. High-yield savings accounts are similar to traditional savings accounts but offer a higher interest rate. These accounts are typically offered by online banks or credit unions and provide a way to earn more on your savings. Here are some key features of high-yield savings accounts. Higher interest rates. High-yield savings accounts offer a higher interest rate compared to traditional savings accounts. The interest rates can vary but are generally higher than the national average. Online access. Most high-yield savings accounts are offered by online banks, which means you can manage your account entirely online. This can be convenient for individuals who prefer digital banking. FDIC insurance. Just like traditional savings accounts, high-yield savings accounts are also FDIC insured, providing protection for your savings. Minimum balance requirement. Some high-yield savings accounts may require a minimum balance to open the account or avoid monthly fees. Make sure to review the terms and conditions before opening an account. High-yield savings accounts are a good option for individuals who want to earn a higher interest rate on their savings while still maintaining easy access to their funds. These accounts are suitable for both short-term and long-term savings goals. 5.2.3 Money market accounts. Money market accounts are a type of savings account that combines features of both savings and checking accounts. These accounts typically offer higher interest rates than traditional savings accounts and provide limited check writing capabilities. Here are some key features of money market accounts. Higher interest rates. Money market accounts generally offer higher interest rates compared to traditional savings accounts. The rates can vary depending on the financial institution and the account balance. Check writing. Money market accounts allow you to write a limited number of checks per month, providing more flexibility in accessing your funds. FDIC insurance. Money market accounts are also FDIC insured, ensuring the safety of your savings. Minimum balance requirement. Money market accounts may require a higher minimum balance compared to traditional savings accounts. Be sure to check the requirements before opening an account. Money market accounts are a suitable option for individuals who want to earn a higher interest rate on their savings while having the flexibility to write checks if needed. These accounts are ideal for individuals who have larger savings balances and want to earn more interest. 5.2.4 Certificates of Deposit (CDs). Certificates of deposit, commonly known as CDs, are a type of savings account that offers a fixed interest rate for a specific period of time. Here are some key features of CDs. Fixed interest rate. CDs offer a fixed interest rate that is typically higher than traditional savings accounts. The interest rate remains the same throughout the term of the CD. Term length. CDs have a specific term length, ranging from a few months to several years. During this time, you cannot withdraw the funds without incurring a penalty. FDIC insurance. Like other savings accounts, CDs are also FDIC insured, providing protection for your savings. Early withdrawal penalty. If you withdraw funds from a CD before the maturity date, you may be subject to an early withdrawal penalty, which can result in a loss of interest or even a portion of your principal. CDs are a suitable option for individuals who have a specific savings goal in mind and don't need immediate access to their funds. They are ideal for long-term savings goals, such as saving for a down payment on a house or funding a child's education. 5.2.5 Retirement accounts. Retirement accounts, such as individual retirement accounts (IRAs) and 401k plans, are specifically designed to help individuals save for retirement. These accounts offer tax advantages and various investment options. Here are some key features of retirement accounts. Tax advantages. Retirement accounts offer tax advantages, such as tax-deferred growth or tax-free withdrawals in retirement, depending on the type of account. Contribution limits. Retirement accounts have annual contribution limits set by the government. It's important to be aware of these limits to maximize your savings and take advantage of any employer matching contributions. Investment options. Retirement accounts provide a range of investment options, including stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and more. It's important to consider your risk tolerance and investment goals when choosing the right investments for your retirement account. Retirement accounts are essential for individuals who want to save for their future and enjoy the tax advantages they offer. It's important to consult with a financial advisor or tax professional to determine the best retirement account options for your specific needs. In conclusion, there are several types of savings accounts available, each with its own features and benefits. Traditional savings accounts, high-yield savings accounts, money market accounts, CDs, and retirement accounts all serve different purposes and cater to different financial goals. Understanding the features and benefits of each type of savings account can help you make an informed decision and choose the one that aligns with your financial objectives. Remember to consider your short-term and long-term savings goals, accessibility needs, and interest rate preferences when selecting the right savings account for you. 5.3 Investment options for beginners. Investing is an essential part of financial planning and wealth building. While budgeting helps you manage your day-to-day expenses and savings, investing allows you to grow your money over time. If you're new to investing, it's important to understand the different investment options available to you. In this section, we will explore some investment options for beginners and provide you with the knowledge to make informed decisions about your financial future. 5.3.1 Savings accounts. One of the simplest and safest investment options for beginners is a savings account. A savings account is a type of bank account that allows you to deposit and withdraw money while earning interest on your balance. It is a low-risk investment option that provides easy access to your funds. Savings accounts are typically offered by banks and credit unions, and they are insured by the government up to a certain amount. When choosing a savings account, it's important to consider the interest rate, fees, and minimum balance requirements. Look for accounts that offer competitive interest rates to maximize your earnings. Some savings accounts also offer additional features such as online banking and mobile apps, which can make managing your money more convenient. 5.3.2 Certificates of Deposit (CDs). Certificates of deposit, or CDs, are another popular investment option for beginners. A CD is a time deposit offered by banks and credit unions, where you agree to keep your money deposited for a fixed period of time, known as the term. In return, you earn a fixed interest rate that is typically higher than what you would earn in a regular savings account. CDs are considered low-risk investments because they are insured by the government up to a certain amount. However, they do have some limitations. Once you deposit your money into a CD, you cannot withdraw it until the term is over without incurring a penalty. Therefore, CDs are best suited for money that you don't need immediate access to. When considering CDs, it's important to compare the interest rates and terms offered by different financial institutions. Longer-term CDs generally offer higher interest rates, but they also require you to lock your money away for a longer period of time. 5.3.3 Mutual funds. Mutual funds are investment vehicles that pool money from multiple investors to invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other securities. They are managed by professional fund managers who make investment decisions on behalf of the investors. Mutual funds offer a convenient way for beginners to access a diversified portfolio without the need for extensive knowledge or research. There are different types of mutual funds, including equity funds, bond funds, and balanced funds. Equity funds invest primarily in stocks, bond funds invest in fixed income securities, and balanced funds invest in a mix of stocks and bonds. Each type of fund carries its own level of risk and potential return. When investing in mutual funds, it's important to consider factors such as the fund's performance history, expense ratio, and the fund manager's track record. It's also important to diversify your investments by investing in funds across different asset classes and sectors. 5.3.4 Exchange-Traded Funds, ETFs. Exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, are similar to mutual funds in that they allow investors to access a diversified portfolio of securities. However, unlike mutual funds, ETFs are traded on stock exchanges like individual stocks. This means that ETFs can be bought and sold throughout the trading day at market prices. ETFs offer several advantages for beginners. They provide instant diversification, as they typically track a specific index or sector. They also have lower expense ratios compared to mutual funds, making them a cost-effective investment option. Additionally, ETFs offer flexibility, allowing investors to buy and sell shares at any time during market hours. When investing in ETFs, it's important to consider factors such as the fund's expense ratio, liquidity, and the underlying index or sector it tracks. It's also important to diversify your investments by investing in ETFs across different asset classes and sectors. 5.3.5 Robo-advisors. Robo-advisors are online investment platforms that use algorithms and computer algorithms to provide automated investment advice and portfolio management. They offer a convenient and cost-effective way for beginners to invest in a diversified portfolio without the need for extensive knowledge or research. When using a robo-advisor, you typically start by answering a series of questions about your financial goals, risk tolerance, and investment preferences. Based on your answers, the robo-advisor will recommend a portfolio of ETFs or mutual funds that align with your goals and risk profile. The robo-advisor will then automatically manage your portfolio, rebalancing it periodically to maintain the desired asset allocation. Robo-advisors offer several advantages for beginners. They provide professional investment management at a fraction of the cost of traditional financial advisors. They also offer a user-friendly interface and educational resources to help you understand your investments better. When choosing a robo-advisor, it's important to consider factors such as the fees, investment options, and the platform's track record. It's also important to understand the level of control you have over your investments and the level of support provided by the platform. 5.3.6 Individual stocks. Investing in individual stocks involves buying shares of a specific company. While investing in individual stocks can be more risky and requires more research and knowledge, it can also offer higher potential returns. Beginners should approach investing in individual stocks with caution and consider diversifying their investments across different companies and sectors. When investing in individual stocks, it's important to research the company's financial health, growth prospects, and competitive position. It's also important to consider factors such as the company's valuation, dividend history, and the overall market conditions. It's recommended to start with a small portion of your portfolio and gradually increase your exposure as you gain more experience and confidence. Conclusion. Investing is an important part of building wealth and achieving your financial goals. By understanding the different investment options available to you, you can make informed decisions that align with your risk tolerance and financial objectives. Whether you choose to start with a savings account, mutual funds, ETFs, or individual stocks, it's important to do your research, diversify your investments, and regularly review and adjust your portfolio as needed. Remember, investing is a long-term commitment, and patience and discipline are key to success. 5.4 Retirement planning. Retirement planning is an essential aspect of budgeting that often gets overlooked. Many people focus on their immediate financial needs and forget to plan for their future. However, it is crucial to start thinking about retirement early and create a budget that allows you to save and invest for your golden years. 5.4.1 Why retirement planning is important. Retirement planning is important for several reasons. First and foremost, it ensures that you have enough money to support yourself when you stop working. Without proper planning, you may find yourself struggling to make ends meet during your retirement years. Additionally, retirement planning allows you to maintain your desired lifestyle even after you stop receiving a regular paycheck. It gives you the freedom to pursue your hobbies, travel, and spend time with loved ones without financial stress. Moreover, planning for retirement early can help you take advantage of compound interest. By starting to save and invest early, your money has more time to grow, and you can potentially accumulate a significant nest egg for your retirement. 5.4.2 Assessing your retirement needs. Before you can create a budget for retirement, it is essential to assess your retirement needs. Consider the lifestyle you want to have during your retirement years and estimate the expenses associated with it. Some factors to consider include living expenses. Calculate your expected monthly expenses, including housing, utilities, groceries, transportation, healthcare, and entertainment. Healthcare costs. take into account the rising costs of healthcare and consider the potential need for long-term care insurance or other medical expenses. Inflation. Account for inflation when estimating your future expenses. Prices tend to rise over time, so it's important to factor in this increase when planning for retirement. Debts. Determine if you will have any outstanding debts during your retirement years, such as mortgages or loans, and include them in your budget. Travel and hobbies. Consider any travel plans or hobbies you wish to pursue during retirement and allocate funds accordingly. Social Security and pension. Take into account any expected income from Social Security or pension plans. This will help you determine how much additional savings you need to accumulate. By assessing your retirement needs, you can get a clearer picture of the amount of money you will require to maintain your desired lifestyle during retirement. 5.4.3 Creating a retirement budget. Once you have assessed your retirement needs, it's time to create a budget that will help you achieve your retirement goals. Here are some steps to follow. Determine your retirement age. Decide at what age you plan to retire. This will help you calculate the number of years you have to save and invest for retirement. Estimate your retirement income. Calculate the income you expect to receive from sources such as Social Security, pensions, and any other retirement accounts you may have. Calculate your retirement savings goal. Based on your retirement needs and expected income, determine the amount of money you need to save and invest to reach your retirement goals. Consider consulting with a financial advisor to help you with this calculation. Allocate funds for retirement savings. Set aside a portion of your income specifically for retirement savings. This can be done by contributing to retirement accounts such as a 401k, IRA, or other investment vehicles. Review and adjust regularly. Regularly review your retirement budget to ensure that you are on track to meet your savings goals. Adjust your budget as needed to accommodate any changes in your financial situation or retirement plans. 5.4.4 Investment options for retirement. When saving for retirement, it's important to consider different investment options that can help grow your money over time. Here are a few common investment options for retirement. 401k or employer-sponsored retirement plans. If your employer offers a 401k or similar retirement plan, take advantage of it. Contribute as much as you can, especially if your employer offers a matching contribution. Individual retirement accounts. IRAs. IRAs are another popular retirement savings option. Traditional IRAs offer tax-deferred growth, while Roth IRAs provide tax-free withdrawals in retirement. Stocks and bonds. Investing in stocks and bonds can provide potential growth for your retirement savings. However, it's important to consider your risk tolerance and consult with a financial advisor before investing in individual stocks. Mutual funds. Mutual funds pool money from multiple investors to invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other assets. They offer a convenient way to invest in a variety of securities. Real estate. Investing in real estate, such as rental properties or real estate investment trusts, REITs, can provide income and potential appreciation over time. Annuities. Annuities are insurance products that provide regular income payments in retirement. They can be a useful tool for ensuring a steady stream of income during your retirement years. Remember, when investing for retirement, it's important to diversify your portfolio and consider your risk tolerance. Consult with a financial advisor to determine the best investment options for your retirement goals. 5.4.5 Maximizing retirement savings. To maximize your retirement savings, consider the following tips. Start early. The earlier you start saving for retirement, the more time your money has to grow. Take advantage of compound interest by starting to save as soon as possible. Take advantage of employer contributions. If your employer offers a matching contribution to your retirement plan, contribute enough to receive the maximum match. It's essentially free money that can significantly boost your retirement savings. Increase contributions over time. As your income increases, consider increasing your retirement contributions. Even small increases can make a significant difference in the long run. Minimize fees. When choosing retirement accounts and investment options, pay attention to fees. High fees can eat into your returns over time. Look for low-cost investment options to maximize your savings. Avoid early withdrawals. Try to avoid withdrawing money from your retirement accounts before reaching retirement age. Early withdrawals often come with penalties and can significantly impact your savings. Stay informed. Stay updated on retirement planning strategies and investment options. Attend seminars, read books, and consult with financial advisors to make informed decisions about your retirement savings. By following these tips and creating a solid retirement budget, you can set yourself up for a comfortable and financially secure retirement. Remember, it's never too early or too late to start planning for your future. Start today and make retirement planning a priority in your budgeting journey. 6. Budgeting for housing. 6.1 Renting versus buying a home. One of the biggest financial decisions that individuals and families face is whether to rent or buy a home. Both options have their advantages and disadvantages, and it's important to carefully consider your financial situation and long-term goals before making a decision. In this section, we will explore the pros and cons of renting and buying a home, as well as factors to consider when budgeting for housing expenses. 6.1.1 Renting a home. Renting a home offers flexibility and convenience, especially for those who are not ready to commit to a long-term investment. Here are some advantages of renting. Affordability and flexibility. Renting a home often requires a lower upfront cost compared to buying a home. You typically only need to pay a security deposit and the first month's rent. This can be beneficial for individuals who are just starting out or have limited savings. Renting also allows for more flexibility in terms of location and lifestyle. If you need to relocate for work or personal reasons, it is easier to end a lease agreement and find a new rental property. Maintenance and repairs. One of the advantages of renting is that the responsibility for maintenance and repairs usually falls on the landlord or property management company. This can save you from unexpected expenses and the hassle of dealing with repairs. If something breaks or needs fixing, you can simply contact your landlord, and they will take care of it. Amenities and services. Many rental properties offer amenities such as swimming pools, fitness centers, and laundry facilities. These amenities can add value to your living experience without the additional cost of ownership. Additionally, some rental properties may include services such as landscaping or snow removal, which can save you time and effort. 6.1.2 Buying a home. Buying a home is a significant financial commitment, but it also offers several advantages. Here are some reasons why people choose to buy a home. Equity and investment. One of the main advantages of buying a home is the potential to build equity. As you make mortgage payments, you are gradually paying off the principal amount of your loan, which increases your ownership stake in the property. Over time, as the property appreciates in value, you can build equity that can be used for future financial goals or as a source of wealth. Stability and control. Owning a home provides stability and a sense of control over your living situation. You have the freedom to make changes and renovations to the property according to your preferences. Additionally, owning a home can provide a sense of pride and belonging in a community. Tax benefits. Homeownership can come with certain tax benefits. For example, you may be eligible for deductions on mortgage interest payments and property taxes. These deductions can help reduce your overall tax liability and potentially save you money. 6.1.3 Factors to consider when budgeting for housing expenses. When budgeting for housing expenses, whether you choose to rent or buy, it's important to consider the following factors. Affordability. Before making a decision, it's crucial to determine how much you can afford to spend on housing. As a general rule of thumb, your housing expenses should not exceed 30% of your monthly income. This includes rent or mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, and maintenance costs. It's important to be realistic about your budget and consider other financial obligations and goals. Location. The location of your home can significantly impact your budget. In some areas, renting may be more affordable than buying, while in others, the opposite may be true. Consider the cost of living in the area, proximity to work, schools, and amenities when making a decision. Long-term goals. Think about your long-term goals and how they align with your housing choice. If you plan to stay in one place for a long time and have the financial stability to afford homeownership, buying a home may be a good option. On the other hand, if you value flexibility and are unsure about your future plans, renting may be more suitable. Additional expenses. In addition to rent or mortgage payments, there are other expenses to consider when budgeting for housing. These include utilities, maintenance and repairs, homeowner association fees, if applicable, and insurance. Make sure to account for these costs when determining your housing budget. Conclusion. Deciding whether to rent or buy a home is a personal choice that depends on various factors, including your financial situation, lifestyle, and long-term goals. Renting offers flexibility and lower upfront costs, while buying a home provides stability, potential equity growth, and tax benefits. When budgeting for housing expenses, consider your affordability, location, long-term goals, and additional expenses. By carefully evaluating these factors, you can make an informed decision that aligns with your financial objectives. 6.2 Calculating housing costs. When it comes to budgeting for housing, it is essential to have a clear understanding of the costs involved. Housing costs typically make up a significant portion of an individual's budget, so accurately calculating these expenses is crucial for effective financial planning. In this section, we will explore the various factors to consider when calculating housing costs and provide you with practical tips to help you stay on track with your budget. 6.2.1 Rent or mortgage payments. The first and most significant expense to consider when budgeting for housing is your monthly rent or mortgage payment. If you are renting, this amount is typically fixed and can be easily determined by reviewing your lease agreement. However, if you are planning to buy a home, calculating your mortgage payment can be a bit more complex. To calculate your mortgage payment, you will need to consider factors such as the loan amount, interest rate, and loan term. Online mortgage calculators can be a helpful tool in determining your monthly mortgage payment based on these variables. It is important to note that your mortgage payment will also include property taxes and homeowner's insurance, which should be factored into your budget. 6.2.2 Utilities. Utilities are another significant expense to consider when budgeting for housing. These include electricity, water, gas, and internet services. The cost of utilities can vary depending on factors such as the size of your home, the climate in your area, and your personal usage habits. To accurately calculate your utility costs, review your past utility bills to get an idea of your average monthly expenses. If you are moving to a new home, you can contact the utility providers in your area to get an estimate of the costs based on the size and location of the property. It is important to include these expenses in your budget to ensure you have enough funds set aside to cover them each month. 6.2.3 Homeowners Association (WA) Fees. If you are buying a home in a community or condominium complex, you may be required to pay Homeowners Association (WA) fees. These fees are typically used to maintain common areas, amenities, and provide services to the residents. The amount of WA fees can vary significantly depending on the location and the amenities offered. When budgeting for housing, it is important to include WA fees in your calculations. Review the WA documents and consult with the property management company to determine the monthly or annual fees associated with the property you are considering. Including these fees in your budget will help you avoid any surprises and ensure you can afford the total cost of homeownership. 6.2.4 Property Maintenance and Repairs. Owning a home comes with the responsibility of maintaining and repairing the property. Budgeting for home maintenance is essential to avoid unexpected expenses and ensure the longevity of your investment. While the exact amount you should allocate for maintenance and repairs will vary depending on the age and condition of your home, a general rule of thumb is to set aside 1–3% of the home's value annually. It is important to consider both routine maintenance tasks, such as landscaping and HVAC servicing, as well as potential major repairs, such as roof replacement or plumbing issues. By budgeting for these expenses, you can build a financial cushion to cover any unexpected repairs that may arise. 6.2.5 Property Insurance. Another cost to consider when budgeting for housing is property insurance. Homeowners insurance protects your property and belongings in the event of damage or loss due to fire, theft, or other covered perils. The cost of homeowners insurance can vary depending on factors such as the location of your home, the value of your property, and the coverage options you choose. To accurately calculate your property insurance costs, it is recommended to obtain quotes from multiple insurance providers. Compare the coverage options and premiums to find the best policy that fits your needs and budget. Including property insurance in your housing budget will ensure you are financially protected in the event of an unforeseen incident. 6.2.6 Other housing-related expenses. In addition to the aforementioned costs, there are several other housing-related expenses that should be considered when budgeting. These may include property taxes. Research the property tax rates in your area and factor them into your budget. Property taxes can vary significantly depending on the location and value of your home. Homeowners Association assessments. Some HOAs may require additional assessments for special projects or repairs. Be sure to include these potential expenses in your budget. Moving costs. If you are planning to move, don't forget to budget for moving expenses such as hiring movers, renting a truck, or purchasing packing supplies. Furniture and appliances. If you are moving into a new home or upgrading your current living space, budget for the cost of furniture and appliances. By considering all of these housing-related expenses and including them in your budget, you can ensure that you have a comprehensive understanding of the costs associated with your housing situation. This will enable you to make informed financial decisions and maintain a balanced budget that aligns with your overall financial goals. 6.3 Budgeting for home maintenance. Owning a home comes with many responsibilities, and one of the most important aspects of homeownership is budgeting for home maintenance. Just like any other expense, home maintenance costs should be included in your budget to ensure that you can properly care for your property and avoid any unexpected financial burdens. 6.3.1 Importance of budgeting for home maintenance. Budgeting for home maintenance is crucial because it allows you to plan and set aside funds specifically for the upkeep and repair of your home. By allocating a portion of your budget to home maintenance, you can avoid the stress and financial strain that can arise from unexpected repairs or neglecting necessary maintenance tasks. 6.3.2 Estimating home maintenance costs. When budgeting for home maintenance, it's important to have a realistic estimate of the costs involved. The amount you allocate for home maintenance will depend on various factors, including the age and condition of your home, the climate you live in, and the size of your property. It's a good idea to research and gather information on the average costs of common home maintenance tasks in your area to help you create an accurate budget. 6.3.3 Creating a home maintenance fund. To ensure that you have funds available when needed, it's advisable to create a separate savings account or fund specifically for home maintenance. This will help you keep track of your home maintenance expenses and prevent you from dipping into other areas of your budget when unexpected repairs arise. When setting up your home maintenance fund, consider the frequency and potential costs of various maintenance tasks. Some common home maintenance expenses include 6.3.3.1 Routine maintenance. Routine maintenance tasks include regular inspections, cleaning, and minor repairs. These tasks are essential for keeping your home in good condition and preventing larger issues from arising. Examples of routine maintenance tasks include HVAC system maintenance, cleaning gutters, changing air filters, lawn care and landscaping, painting and touch-ups. 6.3.3.2 Seasonal maintenance. Seasonal maintenance tasks are specific to certain times of the year and are necessary to prepare your home for different weather conditions. Examples of seasonal maintenance tasks include winterizing your home, insulating pipes, Cleaning and inspecting the chimney, checking and repairing roof, shingles, ceiling, windows and doors. 6.3.3.3 Major repairs and renovations. Major repairs and renovations are larger-scale projects that may require significant financial investment. These can include replacing a roof, remodeling a bathroom or kitchen, or repairing structural issues. While major repairs and renovations may not be required every year, it's important to allocate funds for them in your long-term budget. 6.3.4 Prioritizing home maintenance expenses. When budgeting for home maintenance, it's essential to prioritize your expenses based on urgency and importance. Some maintenance tasks may be more critical than others and require immediate attention, while others can be deferred to a later date. By prioritizing your home maintenance expenses, you can allocate your budget accordingly and address the most pressing issues first. 6.3.5 Tips for saving on home maintenance expenses. While home maintenance is a necessary expense, there are ways to save money without compromising the quality of the work. Here are some tips to help you save on home maintenance expenses. Regularly inspect your home. By identifying and addressing issues early on, you can prevent them from escalating into more costly repairs. DIY when possible. For minor repairs and maintenance tasks, consider doing them yourself instead of hiring a professional. However, be cautious and know your limits, as some tasks are best left to the experts. Comparison shop for contractors. When hiring professionals for larger projects, obtain multiple quotes to ensure you're getting the best price for the quality of work. Take advantage of warranties. If your home appliances or systems are still under warranty, make sure to utilize them for repairs or replacements. Plan for long-term expenses. Anticipate major repairs or replacements that may be needed in the future, such as a new roof or HVAC system, and start saving for them in advance. Maintain a clean and well-kept home. Regular cleaning and proper maintenance can help extend the lifespan of your home's components and reduce the need for frequent repairs. Consider preventive measures. Invest in measures that can prevent damage, such as installing gutter guards, using surge protectors, or sealing cracks and gaps. By following these tips and incorporating them into your budgeting strategy, you can effectively manage your home maintenance expenses and ensure the long-term health and value of your property. Remember, budgeting for home maintenance is an ongoing process. Regularly review and adjust your budget as needed to accommodate any changes in your home's condition or your financial situation. By staying proactive and prepared, you can maintain a well-maintained home without breaking the bank. 6.4 Tips for saving on housing expenses. Housing expenses can often be one of the largest portions of your budget. Whether you are renting or buying a home, there are several strategies you can implement to save money on housing costs. By being proactive and making smart choices, you can significantly reduce your housing expenses and free up more money for other financial goals. Here are some tips to help you save on housing expenses. 6.4.1 Consider downsizing. One of the most effective ways to save on housing expenses is to consider downsizing. Evaluate your current living situation and determine if you can comfortably live in a smaller space. Downsizing can not only reduce your monthly rent or mortgage payment but also lower your utility bills and maintenance costs. Additionally, a smaller home often requires less furniture and decor, which can save you money on furnishing expenses. 6.4.2 Negotiate rent or mortgage. If you are renting, don't be afraid to negotiate your rent with your landlord. In some cases, landlords may be willing to lower the rent if you sign a longer lease or if you have been a reliable tenant. Similarly, if you are buying a home, negotiate the purchase price and mortgage terms with the seller and lender. A lower purchase price or a better interest rate can significantly reduce your monthly mortgage payment. 6.4.3 Explore alternative housing options. Consider alternative housing options that may be more affordable. For example, co-living arrangements, where you share a home with roommates or family members, can help split the cost of rent or mortgage payments. Another option is to explore housing cooperatives or affordable housing programs in your area. These programs often provide housing at a reduced cost for individuals or families with lower incomes. 6.4.4 Rent out a portion of your home. If you own a home with extra space, consider renting out a portion of it to generate additional income. You can rent out a spare bedroom, basement, or even a separate unit if your local regulations allow it. This can help offset your mortgage or rent expenses and potentially even turn a profit. However, make sure to research local laws and regulations regarding renting out space in your area. 6.4.5 Save on utilities. Reducing your utility bills can make a significant impact on your housing expenses. Implement energy-saving measures such as using energy-efficient light bulbs, installing programmable thermostats, and properly insulating your home. Be mindful of your water usage by fixing any leaks and using water-saving fixtures. Additionally, consider switching to more affordable utility providers or negotiating better rates with your current providers. 6.4.6 Shop around for insurance. When it comes to homeowners or renters insurance, don't settle for the first quote you receive. Shop around and compare rates from different insurance providers to ensure you are getting the best coverage at the most affordable price. Additionally, consider bundling your insurance policies, such as combining your home and auto insurance, to potentially receive a discount. 6.4.7 DIY home maintenance and repairs. Instead of hiring professionals for every home maintenance and repair task, consider learning how to do some of them yourself. There are numerous online resources and tutorials available that can guide you through various home improvement projects. By taking a DIY approach, you can save money on labor costs and only pay for the materials needed for the project. 6.4.8 Rent or borrow tools and equipment. If you need specialized tools or equipment for a home improvement project, consider renting or borrowing them instead of purchasing them outright. Renting tools can be a cost-effective solution, especially for tasks that you don't frequently undertake. Additionally, you can check with friends, family, or neighbors to see if they have the tools you need and are willing to lend them to you. 6.4.9 Take advantage of tax benefits. Be aware of any tax benefits or deductions related to homeownership or renting. Homeowners may be eligible for deductions on mortgage interest, property taxes, and certain home improvements. Renters may also qualify for certain tax credits or deductions, depending on their income and local regulations. Consult with a tax professional to ensure you are taking full advantage of any available tax benefits. 6.4.10 Explore refinancing options. If you have a mortgage, consider exploring refinancing options to potentially lower your monthly payment. Refinancing can help you secure a lower interest rate, extend the loan term, or switch to a different type of mortgage. However, it's important to carefully evaluate the costs and benefits of refinancing to ensure it aligns with your long-term financial goals. By implementing these tips, you can effectively save on housing expenses and allocate more of your budget towards other financial priorities. Remember, every small step you take towards reducing your housing costs can add up to significant savings over time. 7. Budgeting for transportation. 7.1 Buying versus leasing a car. When it comes to budgeting for transportation, one of the biggest decisions you'll face is whether to buy or lease a car. Both options have their advantages and disadvantages, and it's important to consider your financial situation and personal preferences before making a decision. 7.1.1 Buying a car. Buying a car involves purchasing the vehicle outright or financing it through a loan. Here are some factors to consider when deciding whether to buy a car. 7.1.1.1 Ownership. One of the main advantages of buying a car is that you own the vehicle. This means you can modify it, sell it, or keep it for as long as you want without any restrictions. Owning a car also allows you to build equity over time, which can be beneficial if you plan on selling it in the future. 7.1.1.2 Long-term cost. While buying a car may require a larger upfront payment, it can be more cost-effective in the long run. Once you've paid off the loan, you no longer have monthly payments, and you can enjoy the benefits of owning a car without any additional financial obligations. However, it's important to consider the costs of maintenance, repairs, and depreciation when budgeting for a car. 7.1.1.3 Flexibility. Buying a car gives you the freedom to customize and personalize it according to your preferences. You can choose the make, model, color, and features that suit your needs. Additionally, there are no mileage restrictions or penalties for wear and tear, allowing you to use the car as much as you want without any limitations. 7.1.1.4 Resale value. Another advantage of buying a car is the potential for resale value. If you take good care of your vehicle and maintain it properly, you may be able to sell it for a reasonable price in the future. This can help you recoup some of the initial investment and potentially put that money towards your next car. 7.1.2 Leasing a car. Leasing a car involves renting it for a specific period, usually 2 to 4 years, with monthly payments. Here are some factors to consider when deciding whether to lease a car. 7.1.2.1 Lower monthly payments. One of the main advantages of leasing a car is that the monthly payments are typically lower compared to buying. This can be beneficial if you're on a tight budget or prefer to allocate your funds towards other financial goals. Leasing allows you to drive a newer car with the latest features without the need for a large upfront payment. 7.1.2.2 Warranty coverage. When you lease a car, it's usually covered by the manufacturer's warranty for the duration of the lease. This means that you won't have to worry about major repair costs, as long as you adhere to the terms of the lease agreement and maintain the vehicle properly. This can provide peace of mind and help you avoid unexpected expenses. 7.1.2.3 Limited responsibility. Leasing a car means you have limited responsibility for its long-term maintenance and resale value. At the end of the lease term, you can simply return the car to the dealership and lease a new one if you wish. This can be advantageous if you prefer to drive a new car every few years without the hassle of selling or trading in a vehicle. 7.1.2.4 Mileage restrictions. One of the drawbacks of leasing a car is the mileage restrictions. Most lease agreements have a predetermined mileage limit, and exceeding it can result in additional fees. If you have a long commute or frequently take road trips, leasing may not be the best option for you. It's important to carefully consider your driving habits and estimate your annual mileage before entering into a lease agreement. 7.1.3 Making the decision. When deciding whether to buy or lease a car, it's crucial to consider your financial situation, lifestyle, and future plans. Here are some questions to ask yourself. How much can you afford to spend on a car? Do you prefer the flexibility of owning a car or the convenience of leasing? How long do you plan on keeping the car? What are your driving habits and annual mileage estimates? Are you comfortable with the responsibilities and potential costs of owning a car? By answering these questions and carefully evaluating your options, you can make an informed decision that aligns with your budget and lifestyle. Remember, the decision to buy or lease a car is a personal one, and what works for someone else may not work for you. Take the time to research, compare costs, and consider your long-term financial goals before making a final decision. 7.2 Calculating transportation costs. Transportation is an essential aspect of our daily lives. Whether it's commuting to work, running errands, or going on road trips, we rely on transportation to get us from one place to another. However, the costs associated with transportation can quickly add up and have a significant impact on our overall budget. In this section, we will explore how to calculate transportation costs and provide tips on how to manage and reduce these expenses. 7.2.1 Understanding transportation expenses. Before we dive into calculating transportation costs, it's important to understand the various expenses that fall under this category. Transportation expenses can include vehicle payments. If you have a car loan or lease, the monthly payments should be factored into your transportation costs. Fuel costs. The cost of gasoline or diesel is a significant expense for most vehicle owners. It's important to consider your average fuel consumption and the current price of fuel in your area. Insurance. Auto insurance is a legal requirement in most places. The cost of insurance can vary depending on factors such as your age, driving record, and the type of coverage you choose. Maintenance and repairs. Regular maintenance, such as oil changes and tire rotations, is necessary to keep your vehicle in good condition. Additionally, unexpected repairs can arise, so it's important to budget for these expenses. Registration and licensing. Vehicle registration fees and license renewal fees should be included in your transportation budget. Parking and tolls. If you frequently park in paid parking lots or use toll roads, these costs should be accounted for. Public transportation. If you rely on public transportation, such as buses or trains, consider the cost of tickets or passes. Ride-sharing and taxis. If you occasionally use ride-sharing services or take taxis, factor in these expenses as well. 7.2.2 Calculating monthly transportation costs. To calculate your monthly transportation costs, follow these steps. Gather information. Collect all the necessary information related to your transportation expenses, such as vehicle payments, fuel costs, insurance premiums, maintenance and repair estimates, registration and licensing fees, parking and toll expenses, and any other relevant costs. Determine frequency. Determine how often you incur each expense. For example, vehicle payments are typically monthly, while fuel costs may vary depending on your driving habits. Estimate costs. For expenses that vary, such as fuel costs and maintenance, estimate the average monthly expenditure based on historical data or industry averages. For fixed expenses like insurance premiums and vehicle payments, use the actual amounts. Add up the costs. Sum up all the estimated or actual costs to get your total monthly transportation expenses. 7.2.3 Managing and reducing transportation costs. Transportation costs can be a significant portion of your budget, but there are several strategies you can employ to manage and reduce these expenses. Carpooling and ride-sharing. Consider carpooling with colleagues or friends who have a similar commute. Sharing the costs of fuel and parking can significantly reduce your transportation expenses. Alternatively, using ride-sharing services can be a cost-effective option for occasional trips. Public transportation. If feasible, opt for public transportation instead of driving. Public transportation can be more cost-effective, especially in urban areas where parking fees and fuel costs are high. Maintenance and repairs. Regularly maintain your vehicle to prevent costly repairs down the line. Follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance schedule and address any issues promptly. Consider learning basic car maintenance tasks to save money on minor repairs. Fuel efficiency. Practice fuel-efficient driving habits, such as avoiding rapid acceleration and excessive idling. Keeping your tires properly inflated and removing unnecessary weight from your vehicle can also improve fuel efficiency. Comparison shop for insurance. Periodically review your auto insurance policy and compare rates from different providers. You may be able to find a better deal that offers the same coverage at a lower cost. Consider alternative transportation. Explore alternative transportation options, such as cycling or walking, for short distances. Not only will this save you money, but it can also be beneficial for your health and the environment. Plan efficient routes. When running errands or going on trips, plan your routes efficiently to minimize mileage and fuel consumption. Combine multiple errands into one trip to avoid unnecessary backtracking. Track your expenses. Keep a record of your transportation expenses to identify areas where you can cut back. Use budgeting apps or spreadsheets to track and categorize your expenses accurately. By implementing these strategies and being mindful of your transportation expenses, you can effectively manage your budget and reduce the financial burden associated with transportation costs. Remember, budgeting is an ongoing process, and it's essential to regularly review and adjust your transportation budget as needed. By staying proactive and making informed decisions, you can ensure that your transportation costs align with your overall financial goals. 7.3 Budgeting for car maintenance. One important aspect of budgeting that often gets overlooked is budgeting for car maintenance. Owning a car comes with its own set of expenses, and it's crucial to plan and allocate funds for regular maintenance and unexpected repairs. By including car maintenance in your budget, you can ensure that you have the necessary funds to keep your vehicle in good condition and avoid any financial surprises down the road. 7.3.1 Importance of budgeting for car maintenance. Car maintenance is an essential part of owning a vehicle. Regular maintenance not only helps to keep your car running smoothly but also extends its lifespan and prevents costly repairs in the future. By budgeting for car maintenance, you can stay on top of routine services such as oil changes, tire rotations, and brake inspections. Additionally, having a budget for car maintenance allows you to set aside funds for unexpected repairs that may arise, such as a broken alternator or a faulty transmission. 7.3.2 Determining car maintenance costs. When budgeting for car maintenance, it's important to have a clear understanding of the potential costs involved. The exact amount you should allocate for car maintenance will depend on various factors, including the age and condition of your vehicle, the manufacturer's recommended maintenance schedule, and your driving habits. To determine an estimate for car maintenance costs, consider the following. Routine maintenance. Start by researching the recommended maintenance schedule for your specific make and model of car. This will give you an idea of the routine services that need to be performed and their associated costs. Common routine maintenance items include oil changes, filter replacements, fluid top-ups, and tire rotations. Average repair costs. It's also helpful to research the average costs of common repairs for your vehicle. This can give you an idea of the potential expenses you may encounter in the future. Keep in mind that repair costs can vary depending on the severity of the issue and the labor rates in your area. Vehicle age and mileage. Older vehicles and those with higher mileage may require more frequent and costly repairs. Take into account the age and mileage of your car when budgeting for maintenance. If your vehicle is nearing a significant milestone, such as 100,000 miles, it may be wise to set aside additional funds for any major repairs or replacements that may be needed. Driving habits. Your driving habits can also impact your car maintenance costs. If you frequently drive long distances or in challenging conditions, such as off-road or in extreme weather, your vehicle may require more frequent maintenance and repairs. Consider your driving habits when determining how much to budget for car maintenance. 7.3.3 Allocating funds for car maintenance. Once you have a rough estimate of your car maintenance costs, it's time to allocate funds in your budget. Here are some steps to help you effectively budget for car maintenance. Create a separate category. Set up a separate category in your budget specifically for car maintenance. This will allow you to track your expenses and ensure that you have enough funds set aside for any necessary repairs or maintenance. Estimate monthly costs. Divide your estimated annual car maintenance costs by 12 to determine how much you should set aside each month. This will help you spread out the expenses evenly throughout the year and avoid any financial strain when a repair or maintenance service is due. Automate savings. Consider setting up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a dedicated car maintenance savings account. This will help you consistently save for car maintenance without having to remember to do it manually each month. Adjust as needed. Regularly review your car maintenance budget to ensure that it aligns with your actual expenses. If you find that you're consistently spending more or less than anticipated, adjust your budget accordingly to reflect the actual costs. 7.3.4 Tips for saving on car maintenance expenses. While budgeting for car maintenance is important, there are also ways to minimize your expenses and save money in the long run. Here are some tips to help you save on car maintenance costs. Follow the manufacturer's maintenance schedule. Adhering to the recommended maintenance schedule provided by your vehicle's manufacturer can help prevent major issues and costly repairs. Regularly changing the oil, replacing filters, and inspecting the brakes can go a long way in maintaining your car's performance and longevity. Shop around for service providers. Don't be afraid to compare prices and shop around for the best deals on car maintenance services. Different service providers may offer varying rates, so it's worth doing some research to find the most affordable and reputable option in your area. Consider DIY maintenance. If you have the necessary skills and tools, you may be able to perform some basic car maintenance tasks yourself. Simple tasks like changing the air filter or replacing windshield wipers can be done at home, saving you money on labor costs. Invest in preventive maintenance. Spending a little money on preventive maintenance can save you a lot in the long run. Regularly rotating your tires, getting your wheels aligned, and keeping up with fluid changes can help prevent more significant issues from arising. Keep your car clean. Regularly washing and waxing your car can help protect its exterior and prevent rust and corrosion. Additionally, cleaning the interior and vacuuming regularly can help maintain the value of your vehicle and prevent damage to the upholstery. By budgeting for car maintenance and implementing these money-saving tips, you can ensure that your vehicle remains in good condition without breaking the bank. Remember, taking care of your car now can save you from costly repairs and extend the life of your vehicle in the long run. 7.4 Tips for saving on transportation expenses. Transportation expenses can often be a significant portion of our monthly budget. Whether it's commuting to work, running errands, or taking road trips, the costs can quickly add up. However, with some careful planning and smart choices, you can find ways to save on transportation expenses without compromising your mobility. In this section, we will explore some practical tips to help you reduce your transportation costs and keep your budget on track. 7.4.1 Choose the right mode of transportation. One of the most effective ways to save on transportation expenses is to choose the right mode of transportation for your needs. Consider alternatives to driving a car, such as walking, biking, or using public transportation. These options can be more cost-effective, especially for short distances or when commuting to work in urban areas with good public transit systems. Additionally, carpooling with colleagues or neighbors can help you split the costs of fuel and parking. 7.4.2 Maintain your vehicle regularly. Proper vehicle maintenance is essential not only for your safety but also for saving money in the long run. Regularly servicing your car can help prevent major breakdowns and costly repairs. Simple tasks like checking tire pressure, changing oil, and replacing air filters can improve fuel efficiency and extend the life of your vehicle. By keeping your car in good condition, you can reduce fuel consumption and avoid unexpected expenses. 7.4.3 Practice fuel-efficient driving habits. Your driving habits can significantly impact your fuel consumption. By adopting fuel-efficient driving techniques, you can save money on gas and reduce your carbon footprint. Avoid aggressive driving, such as rapid acceleration and hard braking, as it can waste fuel. Instead, maintain a steady speed and use cruise control when appropriate. Additionally, removing unnecessary weight from your car, such as roof racks or heavy items in the trunk, can improve fuel efficiency. 7.4.4 Compare fuel prices. Fuel prices can vary significantly between gas stations, so it's worth comparing prices before filling up your tank. Use smartphone apps or websites that provide real-time information on fuel prices in your area. By choosing the station with the lowest prices, you can save a considerable amount of money over time. However, keep in mind that driving long distances to save a few cents per gallon may not be cost-effective, so consider the overall cost and convenience when making your decision. 7.4.5 Utilize car sharing and ride-sharing services. Car sharing and ride-sharing services have become increasingly popular in recent years. Instead of owning a car, you can use these services when needed, which can be more cost-effective, especially if you don't drive frequently. Car-sharing services allow you to rent a car for a few hours or days, while ride-sharing services connect you with drivers who can give you a ride for a fee. By utilizing these services, you can save on the costs of car ownership, including insurance, maintenance, and parking. 7.4.6 Plan your trips efficiently. Planning your trips in advance can help you save both time and money. Combine multiple errands into one trip to minimize the distance traveled and reduce fuel consumption. Consider using navigation apps that can optimize your route and provide real-time traffic information to avoid congestion and delays. By being organized and strategic with your trips, you can save on transportation expenses and make the most of your time. 7.4.7 Consider carpooling or ride-sharing with colleagues. If you have colleagues who live nearby or work in the same area, consider carpooling or ride-sharing with them. By sharing the costs of commuting, you can significantly reduce your transportation expenses. Coordinate schedules and establish a system that works for everyone involved. Carpooling not only saves money but also reduces traffic congestion and lowers carbon emissions, making it an environmentally friendly choice. 7.4.8 Explore alternative transportation options. In addition to traditional modes of transportation, there are often alternative options available that can help you save money. For example, some cities offer bike-sharing programs, where you can rent a bike for a short period. This can be a cost-effective and healthy way to travel short distances. Additionally, electric scooters and electric bikes are becoming more popular in urban areas, providing a convenient and eco-friendly alternative to cars. 7.4.9 Take advantage of employer benefits. Check if your employer offers any transportation benefits or incentives. Some companies provide subsidies for public transportation passes or offer programs that encourage employees to carpool or use alternative modes of transportation. Taking advantage of these benefits can help you save money and reduce your transportation expenses. 7.4.10 Consider downsizing to a more fuel-efficient vehicle. If you own a car and are looking to save on transportation expenses in the long term, consider downsizing to a more fuel-efficient vehicle. Smaller cars or hybrid vehicles tend to have better fuel economy, which can result in significant savings over time. However, before making any decisions, carefully evaluate the costs associated with purchasing a new vehicle, including depreciation, insurance, and maintenance. By implementing these tips and making conscious choices about your transportation habits, you can effectively reduce your transportation expenses and keep your budget in check. Remember, every small change can add up to significant savings over time. 8. Budgeting for food and groceries. 8.1 Meal planning and grocery shopping. Meal planning and grocery shopping are essential aspects of budgeting for food and groceries. By carefully planning your meals and making strategic choices at the grocery store, you can save money, reduce food waste, and ensure that you have nutritious meals throughout the week. In this section, we will explore the benefits of meal planning, provide tips for effective meal planning, and offer guidance on how to make the most of your grocery shopping trips. 8.1.1 The benefits of meal planning. Meal planning offers numerous benefits beyond just saving money. Here are some of the advantages of incorporating meal planning into your budgeting routine. Saves time. By planning your meals in advance, you can save time during the week by knowing exactly what to cook and having all the necessary ingredients on hand. This eliminates the need for last-minute trips to the grocery store or ordering takeout. Reduces food waste. When you plan your meals, you can buy only the ingredients you need, reducing the chances of food going bad before you have a chance to use it. This not only saves money but also helps minimize your environmental impact. Promotes healthier eating. Meal planning allows you to make intentional choices about the meals you prepare. By planning balanced and nutritious meals, you can ensure that you and your family are eating a variety of healthy foods. Enhances creativity. Planning your meals in advance gives you the opportunity to try new recipes and experiment with different ingredients. It can be a fun and creative process that adds excitement to your meals. 8.1.2 Tips for effective meal planning. To make the most of your meal planning efforts, consider the following tips. Create a weekly meal plan. Start by creating a weekly meal plan that includes breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Take into account your schedule, dietary preferences, and any special occasions or events. Check your pantry and fridge. Before making your grocery list, take inventory of the items you already have in your pantry and fridge. This will help you avoid buying duplicates and ensure that you use up ingredients that are close to expiration. Plan for leftovers. Incorporate leftovers into your meal plan to minimize food waste and save time. For example, if you're making a roast chicken on Monday, plan to use the leftover chicken in a salad or stir-fry later in the week. Shop your pantry first. When creating your grocery list, prioritize using ingredients you already have. This will help you save money and reduce food waste. Stick to a budget. Set a budget for your groceries and try to stick to it. To help you stay on track, consider using Cash or a grocery shopping app that allows you to track your spending in real time. Plan for seasonal produce. Incorporate seasonal fruits and vegetables into your meal plan as they tend to be more affordable and flavorful. Check your local farmer's market or grocery store for the best deals on seasonal produce. Batch cook and freeze. Consider batch cooking meals and freezing individual portions for later use. This can be especially helpful on busy days when you don't have time to cook from scratch. 8.1.3 Making the most of grocery shopping. Once you have your meal plan in place, it's time to head to the grocery store. Here are some tips to help you make the most of your grocery shopping trips. Stick to your list. Avoid impulse purchases by sticking to your grocery list. This will help you stay within your budget and prevent unnecessary spending. Shop the perimeter. The perimeter of the grocery store is typically where you'll find fresh produce, meat, dairy, and bread. Focus on these areas as they tend to offer healthier and less processed options. Compare prices. Take the time to compare prices and look for sales or discounts. Consider buying generic or store brand products, as they are often cheaper and of similar quality to name brands. Avoid shopping when hungry. Shopping on an empty stomach can lead to impulse purchases and unhealthy food choices. Eat a snack or meal before heading to the grocery store to help you make more rational decisions. Consider buying in bulk. For non-perishable items that you use frequently, buying in bulk can be cost-effective. Just make sure you have enough storage space and that the items won't expire before you can use them. Use coupons and loyalty programs. Take advantage of coupons and loyalty programs offered by your grocery store. These can help you save money on your purchases and earn rewards for future discounts. Be mindful of portion sizes. Pay attention to portion sizes when buying packaged goods. Sometimes buying a larger package is more cost-effective, but only if you can consume it before it goes bad. By incorporating meal planning and strategic grocery shopping into your budgeting routine, you can save money, reduce food waste, and enjoy delicious and nutritious meals. Take the time to plan your meals, create a grocery list, and make smart choices at the store. Your wallet and your taste buds will thank you. 8.2 Eating out versus cooking at home. One of the biggest expenses in any budget is food. We all need to eat, and it's important to allocate a portion of our budget for meals. However, the way we choose to eat can have a significant impact on our finances. In this section, we will explore the pros and cons of eating out versus cooking at home, and provide tips on how to save money on food expenses. 8.2.1 The cost of eating out. Eating out can be convenient and enjoyable. It saves time and effort in meal preparation, and allows us to try a variety of cuisines. However, dining at restaurants, cafes, or ordering takeout can quickly add up and strain our budget. When we eat out, we not only pay for the food itself but also for the service, ambiance, and convenience. The cost of a single meal at a restaurant can easily be 2 to 3 times higher than the cost of cooking the same meal at home. Additionally, eating out frequently can lead to a lack of control over portion sizes and the quality of ingredients used, which can impact our health and well-being. 8.2.2 The benefits of cooking at home. Cooking at home has numerous advantages, both financially and health-wise. By preparing our meals at home, we have full control over the ingredients we use, allowing us to make healthier choices and accommodate any dietary restrictions or preferences. Cooking at home also gives us the opportunity to experiment with different recipes and flavors, enhancing our culinary skills. From a financial perspective, cooking at home is significantly cheaper than eating out. The cost of groceries is generally lower than the cost of dining out, especially when we buy ingredients in bulk or take advantage of sales and discounts. Additionally, cooking at home allows us to portion our meals according to our needs, reducing food waste and saving money in the long run. 8.2.3 Finding a balance. While cooking at home is generally more cost-effective, it doesn't mean we should completely eliminate eating out from our budget. It's all about finding a balance that works for our lifestyle and financial goals. One approach is to designate specific days or occasions for eating out. This allows us to enjoy the experience of dining out without overspending. For example, we can plan to eat out on weekends or reserve it for special celebrations. By limiting the frequency of eating out, we can make it a treat rather than a regular occurrence. 8.2.4 Tips for saving on food expenses. Regardless of whether we choose to eat out or cook at home, there are several strategies we can implement to save money on food expenses. Meal planning. Plan our meals in advance, create a shopping list, and stick to it. This helps us avoid impulse purchases and ensures we have all the necessary ingredients on hand. Bulk buying. Purchase non-perishable items, such as grains, pasta, and canned goods, in bulk. This can significantly reduce the cost per unit and save money in the long run. Cook in batches. Prepare larger quantities of food and freeze leftovers for future meals. This not only saves time but also prevents food waste. Use coupons and discounts. Take advantage of coupons, loyalty programs, and discounts offered by grocery stores and restaurants. This can help us save a considerable amount of money over time. Grow your own food. If possible, consider starting a small garden to grow herbs, vegetables, or fruits. This can reduce the cost of buying produce and provide the satisfaction of eating homegrown food. Compare prices. Before making a purchase, compare prices at different grocery stores or online platforms. This allows us to find the best deals and save money on our grocery shopping. Limit eating out. As mentioned earlier, designate specific days or occasions for eating out to control the frequency and cost. Pack lunches. Instead of buying lunch at work or school, pack homemade lunches. This not only saves money but also allows us to have healthier and more nutritious meals. By implementing these tips and finding a balance between eating out and cooking at home, we can effectively manage our food expenses and stay within our budget. In conclusion, while eating out can be enjoyable and convenient, it is generally more expensive than cooking at home. By cooking our meals at home, we have more control over our finances and can make healthier choices. However, it's important to find a balance that works for our lifestyle and financial goals. By implementing money-saving strategies and being mindful of our food expenses, we can enjoy delicious meals while staying within our budget. 8.3 Tips for saving on food expenses. Food is a necessity of life, but it can also be a significant expense in our budgets. However, with some careful planning and smart choices, you can save money on your food expenses without sacrificing the quality of your meals. In this section, we will explore some practical tips for saving on food expenses. 8.3.1 Plan your meals and make a grocery list. One of the most effective ways to save money on food is to plan your meals in advance and make a grocery list. By knowing exactly what you need to buy, you can avoid impulse purchases and reduce the risk of buying items that will go to waste. Take some time each week to plan your meals, considering what ingredients you already have and what you need to buy. Then, create a detailed grocery list based on your meal plan. Stick to your list when you go shopping to avoid unnecessary spending. 8.3.2 Buy in bulk and stock up on sale items. Buying in bulk can be a great way to save money on food, especially for non-perishable items. Look for bulk deals on staples like rice, pasta, canned goods, and frozen foods. These items often have a longer shelf life and can be stored for an extended period. Additionally, keep an eye out for sales and discounts on items you regularly use. When you find a good deal, stock up on those items to save money in the long run. 8.3.3 Cook at home and pack your lunch. Eating out can quickly add up and take a toll on your budget. By cooking at home and packing your lunch, you can save a significant amount of money. Cooking at home allows you to control the ingredients and portion sizes, which can be healthier and more cost-effective. Plan your meals to include leftovers that can be used for lunches or dinners the next day. Invest in reusable containers to pack your lunch and snacks, reducing the need for expensive takeout or convenience foods. 8.3.4 Shop seasonally and locally. Shopping for seasonal produce can help you save money on fruits and vegetables. Seasonal produce is often more abundant and therefore cheaper. Additionally, consider shopping at local farmers markets or joining a community-supported agriculture (CSA) program. These options often offer fresh, locally grown produce at lower prices compared to supermarkets. Supporting local farmers not only benefits your budget but also the environment and the local economy. 8.3.5 Compare prices and use coupons. Before making a purchase, compare prices at different stores or online. Take advantage of price comparison websites or apps to find the best deals. Additionally, look for coupons and discounts on the items you regularly buy. Many grocery stores offer digital coupons that can be loaded onto your loyalty card or smartphone app. Take the time to clip coupons from newspapers or magazines, or sign up for newsletters from your favorite brands to receive exclusive discounts. 8.3.6 Reduce food waste. Reducing food waste is not only good for the environment but also for your budget. Plan your meals and portion sizes carefully to avoid cooking more than you need. Store leftovers properly and use them for future meals. Get creative with repurposing ingredients and using scraps to minimize waste. Additionally, consider composting food scraps to reduce landfill waste and create nutrient-rich soil for your garden. 8.3.7 Limit convenience foods and pre-packaged meals. Convenience foods and pre-packaged meals may save you time, but they often come with a higher price tag. These items are typically more expensive compared to cooking from scratch. Instead, opt for whole ingredients and prepare meals at home. Not only will you save money, but you will also have more control over the quality and nutritional value of your meals. 8.3.8 Grow your own food. If you have space and time, consider starting a small garden to grow your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Gardening can be a rewarding and cost-effective way to supplement your food supply. You don't need a large plot of land, even a small balcony or patio can accommodate containers for growing herbs or small vegetables. Growing your own food not only saves money but also provides you with fresh, organic produce. 8.3.9 Avoid impulse purchases. When shopping for groceries, it's essential to stick to your list and avoid impulse purchases. Supermarkets are designed to tempt you with attractive displays and special offers. Stay focused on your needs and resist the urge to buy items that are not on your list. Impulse purchases can quickly add up and derail your budgeting efforts. 8.3.10 Cook in bulk and freeze meals. Cooking in bulk and freezing meals can save you time and money. When you have a busy schedule, it can be tempting to order takeout or buy pre-made meals. However, by cooking large batches of your favorite dishes and freezing individual portions, you can have homemade meals ready to go whenever you need them. This not only saves money but also ensures that you have healthier options readily available. By implementing these tips, you can significantly reduce your food expenses while still enjoying delicious and nutritious meals. Remember, budgeting for food is about making conscious choices and being mindful of your spending. With a little planning and creativity, you can eat well without breaking the bank. 8.4 Budget-friendly recipes. When it comes to budgeting for food and groceries, one of the most effective ways to save money is by cooking at home. Eating out can quickly add up and strain your budget, but with some budget-friendly recipes, you can enjoy delicious meals without breaking the bank. In this section, we will explore some easy and affordable recipes that will help you stay on track with your budget. 8.4.1 Simple pasta with tomato sauce. Pasta is a versatile and budget-friendly ingredient that can be transformed into a delicious meal with just a few simple ingredients. Here's a recipe for a classic pasta dish with tomato sauce. Ingredients: 8 ounces of pasta, spaghetti, penne, or your choice, 1 can of diced tomatoes, 1 small onion, finely chopped 2 cloves of garlic, minced 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of dried basil, salt and pepper to taste, grated Parmesan cheese, optional. Instructions: cook the pasta according to the package instructions until al dente. Drain and set aside. In a large skillet, heat the olive oil over medium heat. Add the chopped onion and minced garlic, and saute copyright until they become translucent. Add the can of diced tomatoes, dried basil, salt, and pepper to the skillet. Stir well and let the sauce simmer for about 10 minutes. Add the cooked pasta to the skillet and toss until it is well coated with the tomato sauce. Serve the pasta with a sprinkle of grated Parmesan cheese, if desired. This simple pasta with tomato sauce is not only budget-friendly but also quick and easy to make. You can customize it by adding your favorite vegetables or protein, such as mushrooms, bell peppers, or cooked chicken. 8.4.2 Vegetable stir-fry. Stir-fries are a great way to incorporate a variety of vegetables into your meals while keeping costs low. Here's a recipe for a delicious and budget-friendly vegetable stir-fry. Ingredients: 2 cups of mixed vegetables, broccoli florets, bell peppers, carrots, snap peas, etc. 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. 2 cloves of garlic, minced 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, optional, salt and pepper to taste, cooked rice or noodles for serving instructions. Heat the vegetable oil in a large skillet or wok over medium-high heat. Add the minced garlic and stir-fry for about 30 seconds until fragrant. Add the mixed vegetables to the skillet and stir-fry for 3 to 4 minutes until they are crisp tender. In a small bowl, mix together the soy sauce and oyster sauce. Pour the sauce over the vegetables and stir-fry for an additional 1 to 2 minutes. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Serve the vegetable stir-fry over cooked rice or noodles. This vegetable stir-fry is not only budget-friendly but also packed with nutrients. Feel free to experiment with different vegetables and sauces to create your own flavorful variations. 8.4.3 Black bean and corn quesadillas. Quesadillas are a delicious and budget-friendly option for a quick lunch or dinner. This recipe combines black beans, corn, and cheese for a flavorful and satisfying meal. Ingredients: 4 large flour tortillas, 1 can of black beans, rinsed and drained, 1 cup of frozen corn, thawed, 1 cup of shredded cheese, cheddar, Monterey Jack, or your choice, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. Salt and pepper to taste. Salsa, sour cream, or guacamole for serving, optional. Instructions: preheat a large skillet or griddle over medium heat. Place 1 tortilla on the skillet and sprinkle half of the shredded cheese evenly over it. Spread half of the black beans and corn over the cheese. Sprinkle with ground cumin, salt, and pepper. Top with another tortilla and press down gently. Cook for 2 to 3 minutes on each side until the tortilla is golden brown and the cheese is melted. Repeat the process with the remaining ingredients to make another quesadilla. Cut the quesadillas into wedges and serve with salsa, sour cream, or guacamole if desired. These black bean and corn quesadillas are not only budget-friendly but also a great way to use pantry staples. You can customize them by adding diced bell peppers, onions, or jalapeno plus or minus OS for an extra kick of flavor. By incorporating these budget-friendly recipes into your meal planning, you can save money while still enjoying delicious and satisfying meals. Remember to make a grocery list and stick to it, buy ingredients in bulk when possible, and take advantage of sales and discounts to further stretch your budget. Happy cooking! 9. Budgeting for health and wellness. 9.1 Health insurance and medical expenses. Health insurance and medical expenses are an essential part of budgeting for your overall well-being. In this section, we will explore the importance of health insurance, how to budget for medical expenses, and tips for saving on healthcare costs. 9.1.1 Understanding the importance of health insurance. Health insurance is a crucial component of financial planning as it provides protection against unexpected medical expenses. It helps cover the costs of doctor visits, hospital stays, medications, and other healthcare services. Without health insurance, a single medical emergency could lead to significant financial strain. When budgeting for health insurance, it is important to consider the coverage options available to you. Employer-sponsored plans, government programs like Medicaid or Medicare, and individual health insurance plans are some common options. Evaluate the coverage, premiums, deductibles, and out-of-pocket expenses associated with each plan to determine the best fit for your needs and budget. 9.1.2 Budgeting for medical expenses. In addition to health insurance premiums, it is essential to budget for out-of-pocket medical expenses. These expenses can include copayments, deductibles, prescription medications, and non-covered services. By budgeting for medical expenses, you can ensure that you have the necessary funds available when you need them. To start budgeting for medical expenses, review your past medical bills and identify any recurring costs. Consider the frequency of doctor visits, prescription medications, and any ongoing treatments or therapies. Estimate the average monthly cost of these expenses and include them in your budget. It is also important to set aside funds for unexpected medical expenses. Emergencies can happen at any time, and having a dedicated emergency fund can provide peace of mind. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in your emergency fund to cover any unforeseen medical costs. 9.1.3 Tips for saving on health insurance and medical expenses. Compare health insurance plans. Take the time to compare different health insurance plans to find the one that offers the best coverage at an affordable price. Consider factors such as premiums, deductibles, copayments, and network coverage. Utilize preventive care. Many health insurance plans cover preventive services such as vaccinations, screenings, and annual checkups at no additional cost. Take advantage of these services to catch any potential health issues early and avoid costly treatments down the line. Generic medications. When possible, opt for generic medications instead of brand name drugs. Generic medications are equally effective but often come at a lower cost, helping you save on prescription expenses. Negotiate medical bills. If you receive a large medical bill, don't hesitate to negotiate with the healthcare provider or hospital. They may be willing to offer a discount or set up a payment plan to make the bill more manageable. Use healthcare savings accounts. If eligible, consider utilizing healthcare savings accounts such as health savings accounts (HSAs) or flexible spending accounts (FSAs). These accounts allow you to set aside pre-tax dollars for medical expenses, reducing your overall tax liability. Research medical providers. Before scheduling any medical procedures or treatments, research different providers and compare prices. Some providers may offer the same quality of care at a lower cost, helping you save on medical expenses. Stay healthy. One of the best ways to save on healthcare costs is to prioritize your health. Maintain a healthy lifestyle by exercising regularly, eating nutritious meals, and getting enough sleep. By taking care of your overall well-being, you can reduce the likelihood of needing costly medical interventions. Remember, budgeting for health insurance and medical expenses is an ongoing process. Regularly review your budget and make adjustments as needed to ensure that you are adequately prepared for any healthcare costs that may arise. By prioritizing your health and being proactive in managing your medical expenses, you can maintain financial stability while taking care of your well-being. 9.2 Budgeting for fitness and exercise. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle is not only beneficial for your physical well-being but also for your financial health. Incorporating fitness and exercise into your budget can help you prioritize your health goals while managing your expenses effectively. In this section, we will explore the importance of budgeting for fitness and exercise, tips for creating a fitness budget, and cost-effective ways to stay active. The importance of budgeting for fitness and exercise. When it comes to budgeting, many people tend to overlook the importance of allocating funds for fitness and exercise. However, investing in your health is crucial for long-term well-being and can save you money in the future. Here are a few reasons why budgeting for fitness and exercise is essential. Preventive healthcare. Regular exercise and physical activity can help prevent chronic diseases such as obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. By budgeting for fitness, you are investing in your long-term health and reducing the risk of costly medical treatments. Reduced healthcare costs. Engaging in regular exercise can lead to a healthier lifestyle, which may result in lower healthcare costs over time. By budgeting for fitness, you can potentially reduce medical expenses and save money on doctor visits, medications, and hospitalizations. Increased productivity. Regular exercise has been shown to improve cognitive function, boost energy levels, and enhance productivity. By allocating funds for fitness, you are investing in your ability to perform better at work or in other areas of your life, potentially leading to increased income or career advancement. Improved mental health. Exercise is not only beneficial for your physical health but also for your mental well-being. Regular physical activity can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, leading to improved overall mental health. By budgeting for fitness, you are prioritizing self-care and investing in your emotional well-being. Tips for creating a fitness budget. Creating a fitness budget doesn't have to be complicated. By following these tips, you can effectively allocate funds for fitness and exercise without breaking the bank. Set realistic goals. Start by setting realistic fitness goals that align with your overall health objectives. Whether it's joining a gym, hiring a personal trainer, or participating in fitness classes, determine what activities will help you achieve your goals and estimate the associated costs. Research membership options. Explore different fitness membership options in your area and compare prices. Consider factors such as the facilities offered, class schedules, and additional amenities. Look for discounts or promotional offers that can help you save money on membership fees. Consider home workouts. If a gym membership doesn't fit your budget, consider incorporating home workouts into your routine. There are numerous free or low-cost workout videos available online, as well as affordable fitness equipment that can be used at home. Utilize community resources. Many communities offer free or low-cost fitness programs, such as outdoor group workouts, community center classes, or discounted access to recreational facilities. Take advantage of these resources to stay active without spending a fortune. Track your expenses. Keep track of your fitness-related expenses to ensure you stay within your budget. Use budgeting apps or spreadsheets to monitor your spending on fitness memberships, equipment, clothing, and any other related costs. Prioritize multi-purpose activities. Look for activities that offer multiple benefits. For example, instead of paying for a gym membership and a separate yoga class, find a gym that includes yoga classes in their membership package. This way, you can save money while enjoying a variety of activities. Explore free outdoor activities. Take advantage of the great outdoors by engaging in free activities such as walking, jogging, hiking, or cycling. Not only will you save money, but you'll also enjoy the added benefits of fresh air and nature. Cost-effective ways to stay active. Staying active doesn't have to be expensive. Here are some cost-effective ways to incorporate fitness and exercise into your daily routine. Walking or running. Walking or running is a simple and inexpensive way to stay active. All you need is a good pair of shoes, and you can do it almost anywhere. Consider walking or running to work, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or going for a walk during your lunch break. Bodyweight exercises. Bodyweight exercises, such as push-ups, squats, and planks, require no equipment and can be done at home or in a park. There are plenty of free workout routines available online that focus on bodyweight exercises. Online fitness classes. Many fitness professionals offer online classes at a fraction of the cost of in-person sessions. These classes cover a wide range of activities, including yoga, HIIT, dance, and strength training. Look for reputable instructors or platforms that offer affordable online fitness classes. Group fitness activities. Joining a local sports team or group fitness class can be an affordable way to stay active while enjoying the social aspect of exercising. Look for community centers or recreational clubs that offer group activities at a reasonable cost. Fitness apps. There are numerous fitness apps available that offer guided workouts, tracking features, and personalized training plans. Some apps offer free versions, while others require a subscription. Explore different options and choose one that fits your budget and fitness goals. Remember, budgeting for fitness and exercise is not just about the financial aspect, it's about prioritizing your health and well-being. By allocating funds for fitness, you are investing in a healthier and happier future. So, take the time to create a fitness budget that works for you and enjoy the benefits of an active lifestyle. 9.3 Prioritizing mental health. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. In fact, the two are closely interconnected, and neglecting one can have a negative impact on the other. When it comes to budgeting, it's essential to prioritize your mental health and incorporate it into your financial plan. In this section, we will explore why mental health matters, how it can affect your finances, and practical tips for prioritizing your mental well-being while sticking to your budget. 9.3.1 The importance of mental health. Mental health refers to your emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how you think, feel, and act, and it plays a significant role in your overall quality of life. Prioritizing your mental health is crucial because it can impact various aspects of your life, including your relationships, work performance, and financial decisions. When you are in good mental health, you are better equipped to handle stress, make sound financial choices, and maintain healthy relationships. On the other hand, neglecting your mental well-being can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and even depression, which can have a detrimental effect on your financial situation. 9.3.2 The financial impact of poor mental health. Poor mental health can have a significant financial impact. Here are a few ways in which it can affect your finances. Reduced work productivity. Mental health issues can affect your ability to concentrate, make decisions, and perform well at work. This can lead to decreased productivity, missed opportunities for promotions or raises, and even job loss. Increased healthcare costs. Mental health conditions often require professional treatment, therapy, or medication, which can be costly. Without proper budgeting and planning, these expenses can quickly add up and strain your finances. Impulsive spending. Some individuals may turn to retail therapy or excessive spending as a way to cope with their mental health issues. This can lead to impulsive purchases, debt, and financial instability. Loss of income. Severe mental health conditions may prevent individuals from working altogether, resulting in a loss of income and financial hardship. 9.3.3 Tips for prioritizing mental health on a budget. While it's important to prioritize your mental health, you don't have to break the bank to do so. Here are some practical tips for incorporating mental health into your budget. Create a self-care budget. Allocate a portion of your budget specifically for self-care activities that promote mental well-being. This could include things like therapy sessions, yoga classes, or purchasing books on mental health. Take advantage of free or low-cost resources. Many communities offer free or low-cost mental health resources, such as support groups or counseling services. Research local organizations or community centers that provide these services and take advantage of them. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation are effective techniques for reducing stress and improving mental well-being. There are numerous free apps and online resources available that can guide you through mindfulness exercises and meditation practices. Prioritize healthy habits. Engaging in regular exercise, getting enough sleep, and maintaining a balanced diet are all essential for good mental health. While it may seem unrelated to budgeting, investing in your physical health can have a positive impact on your mental well-being and, in turn, your financial stability. Seek support from loved ones. Building a strong support system is crucial for maintaining good mental health. Reach out to friends and family members who can provide emotional support and understanding. Having someone to talk to can make a significant difference in your overall well-being. Practice stress management techniques. Find healthy ways to manage stress, such as engaging in hobbies, practicing deep breathing exercises, or journaling. These activities can help reduce anxiety and promote mental clarity without requiring a significant financial investment. Take breaks and rest. It's important to give yourself permission to take breaks and rest when needed. Overworking and neglecting self-care can lead to burnout and worsen mental health. Incorporate regular breaks into your schedule and prioritize restful activities. Remember, prioritizing your mental health is an ongoing process. It's essential to regularly assess your well-being, make adjustments to your budget as needed, and seek professional help if necessary. By taking care of your mental health, you are not only investing in your overall well-being but also setting yourself up for long-term financial success. 9.4 Tips for saving on health and wellness expenses. Maintaining good health and wellness is essential for a happy and fulfilling life. However, the cost of healthcare and wellness services can often be a significant burden on our budgets. In this section, we will explore some practical tips and strategies to help you save on health and wellness expenses without compromising on your well-being. 9.4.1 Prioritize preventive care. Prevention is always better than cure, both for your health and your wallet. By prioritizing preventive care, you can avoid costly medical treatments down the line. Schedule regular checkups with your primary care physician and follow their recommendations for vaccinations, screenings, and tests. By detecting and addressing health issues early on, you can potentially save yourself from more expensive treatments in the future. 9.4.2 Take advantage of health insurance benefits. If you have health insurance, make sure you understand your coverage and take full advantage of the benefits it offers. Familiarize yourself with the details of your plan, including deductibles, copayments, and out-of-pocket maximums. Opt for in-network healthcare providers and facilities to minimize your out-of-pocket expenses. Additionally, explore any wellness programs or discounts offered by your insurance provider, such as gym memberships or discounts on alternative therapies. 9.4.3 Shop around for healthcare services. When it comes to healthcare services, it's essential to be an informed consumer. Before scheduling any medical procedures or treatments, take the time to research and compare prices from different providers. Prices for the same service can vary significantly, so shopping around can help you find the most cost-effective option. Consider reaching out to multiple providers and asking for price quotes or checking online platforms that provide price transparency for healthcare services. 9.4.4 Utilize generic medications. Prescription medications can be a significant expense, especially if you have chronic health conditions. Whenever possible, ask your healthcare provider if there are generic alternatives available for your prescribed medications. Generic medications contain the same active ingredients as their brand name counterparts but are often much more affordable. Discuss with your doctor or pharmacist to ensure that switching to a generic medication is safe and appropriate for your condition. 9.4.5 Explore prescription assistance programs. If you find it challenging to afford your prescription medications, look into prescription assistance programs offered by pharmaceutical companies, nonprofit organizations, or government agencies. These programs provide financial assistance or discounts on medications for individuals who meet specific eligibility criteria. Research and apply for programs that align with your needs and circumstances to help reduce your out-of-pocket expenses for medications. 9.4.6 Practice self-care and preventive measures. Taking care of your health doesn't always require expensive treatments or services. Simple self-care practices and preventive measures can go a long way in maintaining your well-being and saving money. Focus on maintaining a healthy lifestyle by eating nutritious meals, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and managing stress. These practices can help prevent many health issues and reduce the need for costly medical interventions. 9.4.7 Consider alternative therapies. Alternative therapies, such as acupuncture, chiropractic care, or herbal remedies, can sometimes offer cost-effective alternatives to traditional medical treatments. While not all alternative therapies are covered by insurance, they may still be more affordable than conventional treatments for certain conditions. Research and explore these options, and consult with your healthcare provider to determine if they are suitable for your specific needs. 9.4.8 Take advantage of workplace wellness programs. Many employers offer wellness programs as part of their employee benefits package. These programs often include incentives for maintaining a healthy lifestyle, such as gym memberships, discounts on fitness classes, or reimbursement for wellness-related expenses. Take advantage of these programs to save on health and wellness expenses while improving your overall well-being. 9.4.9 Look for free or low-cost community resources. Communities often offer free or low-cost resources for health and wellness services. Look for local clinics, health fairs, or community centers that provide screenings, vaccinations, or educational programs at reduced or no cost. Additionally, some organizations offer free or low-cost fitness classes, support groups, or counseling services. Take advantage of these resources to prioritize your health without straining your budget. 9.4.10 Practice mindful spending on health and wellness products. When it comes to health and wellness products, it's essential to practice mindful spending. Before purchasing any supplements, vitamins, or other wellness products, do thorough research to determine their effectiveness and value for money. Compare prices from different retailers and consider generic or store brand alternatives. Additionally, be cautious of marketing claims that promise miraculous results and focus on products that have scientific evidence supporting their benefits. By implementing these tips and strategies, you can effectively save on health and wellness expenses while still prioritizing your well-being. Remember, taking care of your health is an investment in your future, and finding ways to save on healthcare costs can contribute to your overall financial well-being. 10. Budgeting for education. 10.1 Saving for college. Saving for college is a significant financial goal for many families. With the rising costs of tuition and other educational expenses, it is essential to start planning and saving early. By creating a budget specifically for college savings, you can ensure that you are financially prepared to support your child's education. 10.1.1 The importance of saving for college. A college education is a valuable investment in your child's future. It provides them with the knowledge and skills necessary to pursue their career goals and achieve long-term success. However, the cost of college can be a significant burden for many families. By saving for college, you can alleviate some of the financial stress and ensure that your child has access to the education they deserve. 10.1.2 Setting college savings goals. Before you start saving for college, it is essential to determine your savings goals. Consider factors such as the number of years until your child starts college, the type of institution they plan to attend, and the projected cost of tuition and other expenses. By having a clear savings goal in mind, you can create a realistic budget and track your progress effectively. 10.1.3 Creating a college savings budget. To save for college successfully, you need to create a dedicated budget specifically for college savings. Here are some steps to help you get started. Assess your current financial situation. Take a close look at your income, expenses, and existing savings. Determine how much you can comfortably allocate towards college savings each month. Research college costs. Research the average costs of tuition, fees, books, and other expenses for the colleges your child is interested in. This will give you a better understanding of how much you need to save. Set a monthly savings goal. Based on the projected college costs and the number of years until your child starts college, calculate how much you need to save each month to reach your savings goal. Adjust your budget accordingly to accommodate this monthly savings amount. Automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a dedicated college savings account each month. This will ensure that you consistently contribute to your college savings without having to remember to do it manually. Cut back on unnecessary expenses. Review your current expenses and identify areas where you can cut back. By reducing discretionary spending, you can free up more money to put towards college savings. Explore college savings options. Research different college savings options, such as 529 plans, Coverdell education savings accounts (ESAs) or custodial accounts. Each option has its own advantages and considerations, so choose the one that aligns with your financial goals and risk tolerance. Monitor and adjust your budget. Regularly review your budget and savings progress. If necessary, make adjustments to your budget to ensure that you stay on track towards your college savings goals. 10.1.4 Maximizing college savings. In addition to creating a budget, there are other strategies you can employ to maximize your college savings. Take advantage of tax benefits. Explore the tax advantages offered by college savings accounts, such as tax-free growth or tax deductions for contributions. Consult with a financial advisor or tax professional to understand the specific tax benefits available to you. Encourage your child to contribute. Teach your child about the importance of saving for college and encourage them to contribute to their education fund. This can help instill a sense of responsibility and ownership in their education. Seek out scholarships and grants. Research and apply for scholarships and grants that your child may be eligible for. These can significantly reduce the financial burden of college expenses. Consider part-time work or internships. Encourage your child to seek part-time work or internships during their college years. Not only can this provide them with valuable work experience, but it can also help offset some of their expenses. Reevaluate college choices. If the projected cost of attending a particular college is beyond your means, consider exploring more affordable options. Community colleges or in-state public universities can provide quality education at a lower cost. Remember, saving for college is a long-term commitment. It requires discipline, careful planning, and regular monitoring of your budget. By starting early and following a well-thought-out savings plan, you can ensure that you are financially prepared to support your child's educational journey. 10.2 Budgeting for student loans. As you embark on your educational journey, it's important to consider the financial implications of student loans. Student loans can be a significant burden, but with careful budgeting and planning, you can manage them effectively. In this section, we will explore strategies for budgeting for student loans and minimizing their impact on your overall financial well-being. 10.2.1 Understanding student loans. Before diving into budgeting for student loans, it's crucial to have a clear understanding of what they entail. Student loans are funds borrowed to finance your education, and they come with interest rates and repayment terms. There are two main types of student loans: federal loans and private loans. Federal loans are offered by the government and typically have lower interest rates and more flexible repayment options. Private loans, on the other hand, are provided by banks, credit unions, or other financial institutions and often have higher interest rates and fewer repayment options. When budgeting for student loans, it's important to consider the total amount borrowed, the interest rate, and the repayment period. This information will help you determine how much you need to allocate each month towards loan repayment. 10.2.2 Creating a student loan repayment plan. To effectively budget for student loans, it's essential to create a repayment plan. Here are some steps to help you get started. Gather information. Collect all the necessary information about your student loans, including the loan amount, interest rate, and repayment terms. This will give you a clear picture of your financial obligations. Calculate monthly payments. Use a loan repayment calculator or spreadsheet to determine your monthly loan payments based on the loan amount, interest rate, and repayment period. This will help you understand the financial commitment you need to make each month. Evaluate your income. Assess your current income and determine how much you can comfortably allocate towards student loan repayment. Consider your other financial obligations and prioritize your expenses accordingly. Adjust your budget. If your monthly loan payments are higher than what you can afford, you may need to make adjustments to your budget. Look for areas where you can cut back on expenses or increase your income to free up more money for loan repayment. Explore repayment options. Federal student loans offer various repayment options, such as income-driven repayment plans, which base your monthly payments on your income and family size. Research these options and determine if they are suitable for your financial situation. Consider loan forgiveness programs. Depending on your career path, you may be eligible for loan forgiveness programs. These programs forgive a portion or all of your student loans in exchange for working in certain professions or serving in specific communities. Explore these opportunities and see if they align with your goals. Stick to your plan. Once you have created a repayment plan, it's crucial to stick to it. Make your loan payments on time and avoid missing any payments. Consider setting up automatic payments to ensure consistency and avoid late fees. 10.2.3 Minimizing the impact of student loans. While student loans can be a significant financial obligation, there are strategies you can employ to minimize their impact on your overall financial well-being. Live within your means. Adopt a frugal lifestyle and avoid unnecessary expenses. By living within your means, you can free up more money to put towards your student loan payments. Prioritize loan repayment. Make student loan repayment a priority in your budget. Allocate a significant portion of your income towards loan repayment to pay off your debt faster and reduce the amount of interest you accrue. Explore loan refinancing. If you have good credit and a stable income, you may be eligible to refinance your student loans. Refinancing allows you to secure a lower interest rate, potentially saving you money over the life of the loan. Seek additional income. Consider taking on a part-time job or freelancing to increase your income. The extra money can be used to make additional payments towards your student loans, helping you pay them off faster. Take advantage of tax benefits. Student loan interest payments may be tax deductible, so be sure to explore any tax benefits that can help reduce your overall tax liability. Stay informed. Keep yourself updated on any changes in student loan policies or repayment options. By staying informed, you can take advantage of any new programs or opportunities that may arise. Remember, budgeting for student loans requires discipline and commitment. By creating a repayment plan, minimizing expenses, and exploring repayment options, you can effectively manage your student loans and work towards a debt-free future. 10.3 Continuing Education and Professional Development. Continuing education and professional development are essential aspects of personal and career growth. In today's rapidly changing world, it is crucial to stay updated with the latest knowledge and skills in your field. Budgeting for education expenses can help you invest in your future and enhance your professional capabilities. Whether you are looking to advance in your current career or explore new opportunities, allocating funds for continuing education is a wise financial decision. 10.3.1 The importance of continuing education. Continuing education provides numerous benefits that can positively impact your career and personal growth. Here are a few reasons why investing in your education is crucial. 1. Stay relevant in your field. Industries are constantly evolving, and new technologies, techniques, and best practices emerge regularly. By pursuing continuing education, you can stay up to date with the latest trends and advancements in your industry. This knowledge will help you remain relevant and competitive in the job market. 2. Enhance your skills and knowledge. Continuing education allows you to deepen your expertise and acquire new skills. By attending workshops, seminars, or online courses, you can expand your knowledge base and develop specialized skills that can set you apart from your peers. This increased proficiency can lead to better job opportunities and higher earning potential. 3. Networking opportunities. Continuing education programs often provide excellent networking opportunities. You can connect with professionals from various industries, share experiences, and build valuable relationships. Networking can open doors to new career prospects, collaborations, and mentorship opportunities. 4. Personal growth and confidence. Investing in your education not only enhances your professional skills but also contributes to personal growth. Learning new things can boost your confidence, broaden your perspective, and improve your problem-solving abilities. It can also provide a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction as you achieve your educational goals. 10.3.2 Budgeting for continuing education. When it comes to budgeting for continuing education, it's essential to plan ahead and allocate funds accordingly. Here are some steps to help you create a budget for your educational expenses. 1. Determine your educational goals. Start by identifying your educational goals. What specific skills or knowledge do you want to acquire? Do you have a particular certification or degree in mind? Understanding your objectives will help you estimate the costs involved and plan your budget accordingly. 2. Research educational programs and costs. Once you have defined your goals, research different educational programs that align with your objectives. Consider factors such as tuition fees, study materials, transportation, and any additional expenses. Take note of the costs associated with each program to get an accurate estimate. 3. Create a separate education fund. To ensure that you have enough funds for your continuing education, create a separate savings account or fund specifically for educational expenses. Set aside a portion of your income each month to contribute to this fund. Automating your savings can make it easier to stay consistent with your contributions. 4. Prioritize your expenses. When budgeting for continuing education, it may require making adjustments to your current spending habits. Evaluate your monthly expenses and identify areas where you can cut back or reduce costs. Prioritize your educational goals and allocate funds accordingly, ensuring that you have enough to cover both your essential expenses and educational pursuits. 5. Explore financial aid and scholarships. If the cost of continuing education seems overwhelming, explore financial aid options and scholarships that may be available to you. Many educational institutions and organizations offer financial assistance programs to support individuals pursuing further education. Research and apply for these opportunities to help alleviate the financial burden. 6. Consider alternative learning methods. Traditional educational programs can be expensive, but there are alternative learning methods that can be more cost-effective. Online courses, webinars, and workshops are often more affordable and flexible. Explore these options to find educational opportunities that fit within your budget. 10.3.3 Making the most of your continuing education budget. Once you have established a budget for your continuing education, it's important to make the most of your investment. Here are some tips to maximize the value of your educational expenses. 1. Set clear goals and objectives. Before enrolling in any educational program, clearly define your goals and objectives. What specific skills or knowledge do you want to gain? Having a clear focus will help you choose the right courses or programs that align with your objectives. 2. Research and choose quality programs. Thoroughly research educational programs and institutions to ensure they are reputable and offer high-quality education. Read reviews, check accreditation, and seek recommendations from professionals in your field. Investing in a reputable program will provide you with the knowledge and skills you need to succeed. 3. Take advantage of networking opportunities. Networking is a valuable aspect of continuing education. Engage with instructors, fellow students, and industry professionals to expand your professional network. Attend conferences, seminars, and workshops to connect with like-minded individuals and build relationships that can benefit your career. 4. Apply what you learn. To truly benefit from your continuing education, apply the knowledge and skills you acquire in your professional life. Look for opportunities to implement what you have learned and showcase your newfound expertise. This will not only enhance your skills but also demonstrate your commitment to professional growth. 5. Continuously evaluate and update your skills. Continuing education is an ongoing process. Regularly evaluate your skills and knowledge to identify areas that need improvement. Stay updated with industry trends and advancements to remain competitive. Consider pursuing additional courses or certifications to enhance your expertise further. By budgeting for continuing education and making strategic investments in your professional development, you can unlock new opportunities, advance your career, and achieve personal growth. Remember, education is a lifelong journey, and by prioritizing your learning, you are investing in a brighter future. 10.4 Tips for saving on education expenses. Education is a valuable investment in your future, but it can also come with a hefty price tag. From tuition fees to textbooks and living expenses, the cost of education can quickly add up. However, with careful planning and smart budgeting, you can find ways to save on education expenses without compromising the quality of your education. In this section, we will explore some tips and strategies to help you save money on your educational journey. 10.4.1 Research scholarships and grants. One of the most effective ways to save on education expenses is to seek out scholarships and grants. These financial aids are available for various academic achievements, talents, and backgrounds. Start by researching scholarships and grants offered by your school, local organizations, and national foundations. Many scholarships are merit-based, while others are need-based. Take the time to carefully review the eligibility criteria and application requirements for each scholarship or grant you are interested in. By putting in the effort to apply for these opportunities, you may be able to significantly reduce your education expenses. 10.4.2 Consider community college or online education. If you are looking to save on the cost of higher education, consider starting your academic journey at a community college or exploring online education options. Community colleges often offer lower tuition rates compared to four-year universities, allowing you to complete your general education requirements at a more affordable price. Additionally, online education programs can provide flexibility and cost savings by eliminating the need for commuting and housing expenses. Research accredited community colleges and reputable online education providers to find programs that align with your educational goals. 10.4.3 Buy used textbooks or rent them. Textbooks can be a significant expense for students. Instead of buying brand new textbooks, consider purchasing used textbooks or renting them. Many online platforms and campus bookstores offer used textbooks at a fraction of the cost of new ones. Additionally, some websites allow you to rent textbooks for a specific period, saving you even more money. Before purchasing or renting a textbook, check with your professor to ensure that older editions or rented copies will suffice for your coursework. By exploring these options, you can save a substantial amount of money on textbooks throughout your academic journey. 10.4.4 Take advantage of student discounts. As a student, you are eligible for various discounts on a wide range of products and services. Take advantage of these discounts to save money on everyday expenses. Many retailers, restaurants, and entertainment venues offer student discounts, so always carry your student ID with you and inquire about available discounts. Additionally, some software companies provide discounted or free access to their products for students. Whether it's a discounted gym membership or reduced ticket prices for movies and concerts, these savings can add up over time and help you stay within your budget. 10.4.5 Explore work-study programs and part-time jobs. Consider participating in work-study programs or finding part-time jobs to help cover your education expenses. Work-study programs provide students with the opportunity to work on campus or in the community while earning money to offset their educational costs. These programs often offer flexible schedules that can accommodate your academic commitments. Additionally, finding a part-time job outside of campus can also provide financial support. Look for jobs that align with your skills and interests, and ensure that the hours are manageable alongside your studies. By earning income through work-study or part-time jobs, you can reduce the need for student loans and alleviate some of the financial burden. 10.4.6 Take advantage of tax benefits. When it comes to education expenses, there are several tax benefits available that can help you save money. The American Opportunity Credit and the Lifetime Learning Credit are two tax credits that can reduce your tax liability based on your qualified education expenses. Additionally, the tuition and fees deduction allows you to deduct eligible education expenses from your taxable income. Consult with a tax professional or use tax software to ensure that you are taking full advantage of these tax benefits. By maximizing your tax savings, you can free up additional funds to put towards your education expenses. 10.4.7 Consider alternative learning resources. In addition to traditional textbooks, explore alternative learning resources that can help you save money. Many educational websites and online platforms offer free or low-cost courses, tutorials, and study materials. These resources can supplement your classroom learning and provide additional support without the high cost of textbooks or specialized study materials. Additionally, consider joining study groups or forming study partnerships with classmates to share resources and split the cost of study materials. By being resourceful and seeking out alternative learning resources, you can save money while still gaining valuable knowledge and skills. 10.4.8 Live frugally and minimize living expenses. One of the most significant expenses for students is living expenses. By adopting a frugal lifestyle and minimizing your living expenses, you can save a substantial amount of money. Consider living with roommates to split the cost of rent and utilities. Cook meals at home instead of eating out frequently. Use public transportation or bike to campus instead of owning a car. Look for free or low-cost entertainment options, such as community events or student activities. By making conscious choices to live frugally, you can allocate more of your budget towards your education expenses. 10.4.9 Plan ahead and budget wisely. Lastly, plan ahead and budget wisely to ensure that you are prepared for your education expenses. Create a detailed budget that includes all your income and expenses, including tuition fees, textbooks, housing, transportation, and other miscellaneous costs. Set aside a portion of your income for savings to cover unexpected expenses or emergencies. Regularly review and adjust your budget as needed to stay on track. By having a clear understanding of your financial situation and actively managing your budget, you can make informed decisions and avoid unnecessary expenses. Remember, saving on education expenses requires careful planning, research, and discipline. By implementing these tips and strategies, you can make your educational journey more affordable and financially manageable. 11. Budgeting for entertainment and recreation. 11.1 Setting entertainment budget. Entertainment is an important aspect of our lives. It allows us to relax, unwind, and enjoy ourselves. However, it's essential to strike a balance between enjoying our leisure activities and maintaining a healthy financial situation. This is where setting an entertainment budget becomes crucial. By allocating a specific amount of money for entertainment expenses, you can enjoy your favorite activities without jeopardizing your overall financial goals. Why set an entertainment budget? Setting an entertainment budget is essential for several reasons. Firstly, it helps you prioritize your spending and ensure that you have enough funds for other important areas of your budget, such as savings, bills, and debt repayment. Without a budget, it's easy to overspend on entertainment and neglect other financial responsibilities. Secondly, having a set entertainment budget allows you to make informed decisions about how you spend your money. It helps you evaluate the value and enjoyment you derive from different activities and make choices that align with your priorities. By consciously allocating funds to entertainment, you can avoid impulsive spending and make intentional choices that bring you the most satisfaction. Lastly, setting an entertainment budget provides a sense of control and peace of mind. It eliminates the guilt or stress that can arise from overspending on entertainment and helps you stay on track with your overall financial goals. With a budget in place, you can enjoy your leisure activities without worrying about the negative impact on your financial well-being. Assessing your current entertainment expenses. Before you can set an entertainment budget, it's important to assess your current spending in this category. Take some time to review your bank statements, credit card bills, and receipts to get an accurate picture of how much you typically spend on entertainment each month. This includes expenses such as dining out, going to the movies, attending concerts or sporting events, and any other recreational activities you enjoy. Once you have a clear understanding of your current entertainment expenses, evaluate whether this aligns with your financial goals and priorities. Are you comfortable with the amount you're spending, or do you feel that it's excessive? Consider how much value and enjoyment you derive from each activity and whether there are any areas where you can cut back without sacrificing too much. Determining your entertainment budget. To determine your entertainment budget, start by looking at your overall financial situation. Consider your income, expenses, and financial goals. It's important to strike a balance between enjoying your leisure activities and saving for the future or paying off debt. A common approach is to allocate a percentage of your income to entertainment expenses. This percentage can vary depending on your personal circumstances and priorities. Some financial experts recommend allocating around 5 to 10% of your monthly income to entertainment, while others suggest a higher or lower percentage based on individual preferences. Another method is to set a fixed dollar amount for your entertainment budget. This approach allows for more control and flexibility, as you can adjust the amount based on your financial situation and goals. Consider factors such as your income, expenses, and other financial obligations when determining the appropriate amount for your entertainment budget. Tracking and managing your entertainment expenses. Once you have set your entertainment budget, it's important to track and manage your expenses to ensure you stay within your allocated amount. There are several ways you can do this effectively. Keep a record. Maintain a detailed record of your entertainment expenses. This can be done using a spreadsheet, budgeting app, or even a simple notebook. Make sure to categorize your expenses and regularly update your records to stay on top of your spending. Use cash or a separate account. Consider using cash or setting up a separate bank account specifically for your entertainment expenses. This can help you visually see how much you have left to spend and prevent overspending. Prioritize activities. Evaluate the value and enjoyment you derive from different entertainment activities. Prioritize those that bring you the most satisfaction and consider cutting back on activities that don't align with your priorities. Look for affordable options. Explore affordable or free entertainment options in your area. This could include community events, outdoor activities, or taking advantage of discounts and promotions. By being resourceful, you can enjoy a fulfilling entertainment experience without breaking the bank. Review and adjust. Regularly review your entertainment budget and assess whether it aligns with your financial goals and priorities. Adjust as necessary to ensure you are allocating the right amount of funds for your leisure activities. Conclusion. Setting an entertainment budget is a crucial step in maintaining a healthy financial lifestyle. By allocating a specific amount of money for entertainment expenses, you can enjoy your favorite activities without compromising your overall financial well-being. Assess your current spending, determine an appropriate budget, and track your expenses to ensure you stay on track. With a well-managed entertainment budget, you can enjoy a fulfilling and financially responsible lifestyle. 11.2 Finding affordable activities. When it comes to budgeting for entertainment and recreation, finding affordable activities is key. It's important to strike a balance between enjoying your leisure time and staying within your budget. Fortunately, there are plenty of options available that can provide you with fun and entertainment without breaking the bank. In this section, we will explore some strategies and ideas for finding affordable activities that fit your budget. 11.2.1 Explore free or low-cost local events. One of the best ways to find affordable activities is to take advantage of free or low-cost local events. Many communities offer a variety of events and activities that are open to the public at little to no cost. These can include concerts, festivals, art exhibits, community theater performances, and more. Keep an eye out for event listings in your local newspaper, community bulletin boards, or online platforms dedicated to local events. Attending these events not only provides entertainment but also allows you to support local artists and organizations. 11.2.2 Take advantage of nature. Nature provides a wealth of opportunities for affordable activities. Whether it's going for a hike, having a picnic in the park, or taking a bike ride along a scenic trail, spending time in nature can be both enjoyable and budget-friendly. Many parks and nature reserves offer free or low-cost admission, making it accessible to everyone. Additionally, exploring nature can have numerous health benefits, such as reducing stress and improving overall well-being. 11.2.3 Embrace DIY activities. Engaging in do-it-yourself (DIY) activities can be a great way to have fun while staying within your budget. Whether it's crafting, cooking, gardening, or home improvement projects, there are endless possibilities for DIY entertainment. Not only do these activities provide a sense of accomplishment, but they can also save you money compared to purchasing pre-made items or hiring professionals. Look for DIY tutorials online or join local DIY groups to learn new skills and connect with like-minded individuals. 11.2.4 Utilize community resources. Many communities offer a range of resources that can help you find affordable activities. Public libraries often host free events, such as book clubs, workshops, and movie screenings. They also provide access to books, movies, and music that you can borrow for entertainment at no cost. Community centers may offer classes or workshops on various topics, such as art, dance, or fitness, at a fraction of the cost of private studios. Take advantage of these resources to discover new hobbies and interests while staying within your budget. 11.2.5 Look for discounts and deals. When planning your entertainment activities, always be on the lookout for discounts and deals. Many attractions, such as museums, amusement parks, and theaters, offer discounted admission on certain days or for specific groups, such as students or seniors. Additionally, websites and apps dedicated to deals and coupons can help you find discounted tickets or special offers for various activities. Before making any purchases, take the time to research and compare prices to ensure you're getting the best deal possible. 11.2.6 Get creative with socializing. Socializing with friends and loved ones doesn't have to be expensive. Instead of going out to expensive restaurants or bars, consider hosting a potluck dinner or a game night at home. You can also organize outdoor activities like a picnic or a beach day, where everyone can contribute by bringing food or drinks. By getting creative with socializing, you can enjoy quality time with others without overspending. 11.2.7 Take advantage of off-peak times. Another way to save money on entertainment activities is to take advantage of off-peak times. Many attractions, such as movie theaters, bowling alleys, and amusement parks, offer discounted rates during weekdays or non-peak hours. By planning your activities during these times, you can enjoy the same experience at a lower cost. Additionally, booking flights and accommodations during off-peak travel seasons can help you save significantly on vacation expenses. 11.2.8 Explore free online resources. The internet is a treasure trove of free entertainment resources. Streaming platforms offer a wide range of movies, TV shows, and documentaries that you can enjoy from the comfort of your own home. Many websites and apps provide free educational courses, tutorials, and podcasts on various subjects. You can also find free online games, puzzles, and quizzes to keep yourself entertained. Take advantage of these resources to expand your knowledge, learn new skills, and have fun without spending a dime. 11.2.9 Volunteer for community events. Volunteering for community events not only allows you to give back to your community but also provides an opportunity for free entertainment. Many events rely on volunteers to help with various tasks, such as setting up, organizing, or assisting attendees. By volunteering, you can gain access to the event for free and enjoy the activities while contributing your time and skills. Check with local organizations or event organizers to find out about volunteer opportunities in your area. 11.2.10 Prioritize experiences over material possessions. When budgeting for entertainment, it's important to prioritize experiences over material possessions. While buying the latest gadgets or designer items may provide temporary satisfaction, the joy derived from experiences tends to last longer. Instead of spending money on material possessions, allocate your budget towards activities that create lasting memories and enrich your life. Whether it's attending a concert, going on a road trip, or trying a new hobby, investing in experiences can bring more fulfillment and happiness in the long run. Finding affordable activities doesn't mean sacrificing fun or enjoyment. By exploring free or low-cost options, embracing DIY activities, utilizing community resources, and being mindful of discounts and deals, you can create a budget-friendly entertainment plan that suits your interests and financial goals. Remember, the key is to be creative, open-minded, and willing to explore new experiences. 11.3 Budgeting for vacations. Vacations are a wonderful way to relax, rejuvenate, and create lasting memories with your loved ones. However, planning and budgeting for a vacation can sometimes be a daunting task. It's important to strike a balance between enjoying your time away and staying within your financial means. In this section, we will explore some practical tips and strategies for budgeting for vacations. 11.3.1 Setting vacation goals. Before you start budgeting for your vacation, it's essential to set clear goals and expectations. Ask yourself what you hope to achieve from your vacation. Are you looking for a luxurious getaway or a budget-friendly adventure? Are you planning to visit multiple destinations or focus on one specific location? By defining your vacation goals, you can better align your budget with your desired experience. 11.3.2 Researching and planning. Research is key when it comes to budgeting for vacations. Start by researching your desired destination and gathering information about the cost of accommodation, transportation, food, and activities. Look for deals, discounts, and off-peak seasons that can help you save money. Planning ahead allows you to take advantage of early bird offers and secure the best prices for flights, accommodations, and attractions. 11.3.3 Creating a vacation budget. Once you have a clear understanding of the costs involved, it's time to create a vacation budget. Start by listing all the expenses you anticipate, including transportation, accommodation, meals, activities, and souvenirs. Be realistic and factor in any additional costs such as travel insurance, visa fees, and transportation to and from the airport. Allocate a specific amount to each category and ensure that the total budget aligns with your overall financial goals. 11.3.4 Saving for your vacation. Saving for your vacation is an important part of the budgeting process. Start by determining how much you need to save each month to reach your vacation budget. Consider setting up a separate savings account specifically for your vacation funds. Automate your savings by setting up automatic transfers from your primary account to your vacation savings account. This way, you won't be tempted to spend the money on other expenses. 11.3.5 Cutting costs. To make your vacation budget stretch further, consider ways to cut costs without compromising on the quality of your experience. Look for affordable accommodation options such as vacation rentals or budget hotels. Consider cooking some of your meals instead of eating out for every meal. Research free or low-cost activities and attractions in your destination. By being mindful of your spending, you can make your vacation more affordable without sacrificing enjoyment. 11.3.6 Prioritizing expenses. When budgeting for vacations, it's important to prioritize your expenses. Determine which aspects of your vacation are most important to you and allocate a larger portion of your budget to those areas. For example, if exploring local cuisine is a priority, allocate more funds for dining out. If you're more interested in sightseeing, allocate a larger portion of your budget for activities and attractions. By prioritizing your expenses, you can ensure that you get the most out of your vacation experience. 11.3.7 Tracking expenses. While on vacation, it's crucial to track your expenses to stay within your budget. Keep a record of all your spending, including meals, transportation, and any additional activities or souvenirs. This will help you stay accountable and make adjustments if necessary. Consider using budgeting apps or spreadsheets to track your expenses easily and efficiently. 11.3.8 Flexibility and contingency. Even with careful planning and budgeting, unexpected expenses can arise during your vacation. It's important to have some flexibility in your budget to accommodate these unforeseen costs. Set aside a contingency fund to cover any emergencies or unexpected expenses that may arise. This will give you peace of mind and ensure that your vacation remains enjoyable, even in the face of unexpected financial challenges. 11.3.9 Travel Hacks and Tips. Lastly, consider implementing some travel hacks and tips to save money during your vacation. Look for discounted attraction tickets, consider public transportation instead of taxis, and explore free or low-cost activities in your destination. Pack light to avoid excess baggage fees and consider traveling during off-peak seasons when prices are generally lower. By being resourceful and taking advantage of money-saving opportunities, you can make your vacation more affordable and enjoyable. In conclusion, budgeting for vacations is an essential part of ensuring a stress-free and enjoyable experience. By setting clear goals, researching and planning, creating a vacation budget, saving, cutting costs, prioritizing expenses, tracking expenses, allowing for flexibility, and implementing travel hacks, you can make the most of your vacation while staying within your financial means. Remember, a well-planned and budgeted vacation can provide you with priceless memories without breaking the bank. 11.4 Tips for saving on entertainment expenses. Entertainment is an important aspect of our lives. It allows us to relax, unwind, and enjoy ourselves. However, entertainment expenses can quickly add up and put a strain on our budget if not managed properly. In this section, we will explore some tips and strategies to help you save on entertainment expenses while still enjoying the activities you love. 11.4.1 Prioritize your entertainment spending. One of the first steps in saving on entertainment expenses is to prioritize your spending. Take some time to evaluate which activities bring you the most joy and align with your values. By focusing on the activities that truly matter to you, you can allocate your entertainment budget more effectively. Consider cutting back on activities that don't bring you as much satisfaction or exploring free or low-cost alternatives. 11.4.2 Look for free or low-cost activities. There are plenty of entertainment options that don't require a large financial investment. Look for free or low-cost activities in your community, such as local festivals, concerts in the park, or art exhibitions. Many cities also offer free or discounted admission to museums and cultural attractions on certain days of the week. Additionally, consider exploring outdoor activities like hiking, biking, or picnicking, which can be both enjoyable and budget-friendly. 11.4.3 Take advantage of discounts and deals. When planning your entertainment activities, always be on the lookout for discounts and deals. Many venues offer discounted tickets for students, seniors, or members of certain organizations. Check websites, social media, and local newspapers for special promotions or coupons. Consider signing up for newsletters or loyalty programs of your favorite venues or entertainment providers to receive exclusive offers and updates on upcoming events. 11.4.4 Share expenses with friends and family. Another way to save on entertainment expenses is by sharing the costs with friends and family. Instead of going to a movie theater alone, invite a group of friends and split the cost of tickets and snacks. You can also organize potluck dinners or game nights at home, where everyone contributes a dish or activity. Sharing expenses not only helps reduce costs but also enhances the overall experience by fostering a sense of community and connection. 11.4.5 Plan ahead and budget for entertainment. Including entertainment expenses in your budget is crucial for effective financial planning. By allocating a specific amount of money each month for entertainment, you can avoid overspending and ensure that you have funds available for the activities you enjoy. Consider setting up a separate savings account specifically for entertainment purposes. This way, you can track your spending and have a clear understanding of how much you can afford to allocate to entertainment each month. 11.4.6 Limit dining out and concession expenses. Food and beverages can significantly increase the cost of entertainment activities, especially when dining out or purchasing concessions at movie theaters or sports events. To save on these expenses, consider eating a meal at home before attending an event or bringing your own snacks and drinks. Many venues allow outside food and non-alcoholic beverages, so take advantage of this policy to avoid overpriced concessions. 11.4.7 Explore subscription services and streaming platforms. Subscription services and streaming platforms have become increasingly popular for entertainment consumption. Consider subscribing to platforms that offer a wide range of movies, TV shows, and music at a fixed monthly cost. This can be a cost-effective alternative to purchasing individual tickets or renting movies. However, be mindful of your subscription expenses and evaluate whether you are utilizing the services enough to justify the cost. 11.4.8 Take advantage of matinee and off-peak pricing. Many entertainment venues offer discounted pricing during off-peak hours or for matinee showings. Take advantage of these lower-cost options when planning your activities. Matinee movies, for example, are often significantly cheaper than evening screenings. Similarly, theaters and concert halls may offer discounted tickets for weekday performances. By being flexible with your timing, you can enjoy the same entertainment at a fraction of the cost. 11.4.9 Embrace DIY entertainment. Sometimes the most enjoyable entertainment experiences can be created right at home. Embrace do-it-yourself DIY entertainment by hosting movie nights, game tournaments, or themed parties with friends and family. Get creative and explore activities like cooking, crafting, or learning a new skill together. DIY entertainment not only saves money but also allows you to personalize the experience and create lasting memories. 11.4.10 Utilize public resources. Public resources such as libraries, community centers, and parks offer a wealth of entertainment options at little to no cost. Libraries provide access to books, magazines, movies, and music that can be borrowed for free. Community centers often organize events, workshops, and classes that are open to the public. Parks offer opportunities for outdoor activities, such as picnics, sports, and nature walks. Take advantage of these resources to enrich your entertainment experiences without breaking the bank. 11.4.11 Practice mindful spending. Lastly, practicing mindful spending is essential for saving on entertainment expenses. Before making a purchase or committing to an activity, ask yourself if it aligns with your financial goals and priorities. Consider whether the experience will bring you long-term satisfaction or if there are alternative ways to achieve the same level of enjoyment at a lower cost. By being intentional with your spending, you can make informed decisions and avoid unnecessary expenses. Remember, saving on entertainment expenses doesn't mean sacrificing fun or enjoyment. It's about finding a balance between your financial goals and the activities that bring you happiness. By implementing these tips and strategies, you can make the most of your entertainment budget while still staying on track with your overall financial plan. 12. Staying on track with your budget. 12.1 Regularly reviewing and adjusting your budget. Once you have created a budget, it is important to remember that it is not a static document. Your financial situation and goals may change over time, and your budget needs to reflect those changes. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your budget is crucial to ensure that it remains effective and aligned with your financial objectives. In this section, we will discuss the importance of reviewing and adjusting your budget, as well as provide some practical tips on how to do so effectively. 12.1.1 The importance of regularly reviewing your budget. Reviewing your budget on a regular basis allows you to stay on top of your financial situation and make necessary adjustments. Here are a few reasons why it is important to review your budget regularly. Track your progress. By reviewing your budget, you can assess how well you are sticking to your financial plan. It helps you identify areas where you may be overspending or underspending, allowing you to make necessary adjustments to stay on track. Accommodate changes in income. Your income may fluctuate due to various factors such as a raise, a new job, or a reduction in work hours. Regularly reviewing your budget allows you to adjust your income allocation accordingly and ensure that your expenses are in line with your current financial situation. Adapt to changing expenses. Life is full of surprises, and unexpected expenses can arise at any time. By reviewing your budget regularly, you can identify any new expenses or changes in existing expenses and make the necessary adjustments to accommodate them. Reassess your financial goals. As time goes on, your financial goals may change. Regularly reviewing your budget gives you the opportunity to reassess your goals and adjust your budget to align with your new objectives. 12.1.2 Tips for reviewing and adjusting your budget. Now that we understand the importance of regularly reviewing your budget, let's explore some practical tips on how to do so effectively. Set a regular schedule. Establish a specific time each month or quarter to review your budget. This will help you make it a habit and ensure that you don't forget to review your finances regularly. Gather all financial statements. Collect all your financial statements, including bank statements, credit card statements, and bills. This will give you a comprehensive view of your income and expenses, making it easier to identify any discrepancies or areas for improvement. Compare actual spending to budgeted amounts. Take a close look at your actual spending and compare it to the amounts you budgeted. Identify any areas where you may have overspent or underspent and determine the reasons behind these variances. Identify areas for improvement. Analyze your spending patterns and identify areas where you can cut back or make adjustments. Look for opportunities to reduce expenses without sacrificing your financial goals. Adjust your budget categories. If you find that certain budget categories are consistently over or under budget, consider adjusting the allocations. This will help ensure that your budget accurately reflects your spending habits and financial priorities. Consider changes in income. If your income has changed since you last reviewed your budget, make the necessary adjustments to your income allocation. This will help you maintain a realistic and balanced budget. Review your financial goals. Take the time to reassess your financial goals and determine if they are still relevant. If your goals have changed, adjust your budget accordingly to reflect your new priorities. Seek professional advice if needed. If you are struggling to review or adjust your budget on your own, consider seeking the help of a financial advisor. They can provide valuable insights and guidance to help you make informed decisions about your budget. Remember, reviewing and adjusting your budget is an ongoing process. It requires diligence and commitment to ensure that your budget remains effective and aligned with your financial goals. By regularly reviewing your budget and making necessary adjustments, you can stay on track and achieve financial success. 12.2 Dealing with unexpected expenses. One of the challenges of budgeting is dealing with unexpected expenses. No matter how carefully you plan and track your spending, life has a way of throwing curveballs at us. Whether it's a sudden car repair, a medical emergency, or a home appliance breaking down, unexpected expenses can quickly derail your budget if you're not prepared. 12.2.1 Building an emergency fund. One of the best ways to deal with unexpected expenses is to have an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a separate savings account specifically set aside for unexpected expenses. It acts as a safety net, providing you with financial security when unexpected costs arise. To build an emergency fund, start by setting a savings goal. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This amount will vary depending on your individual circumstances, such as your income, monthly expenses, and job stability. It may take time to reach your goal, but even starting with a small amount and consistently adding to it will make a difference. Consider automating your savings by setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your emergency fund. This way, you won't have to rely on willpower alone to save. Treat your emergency fund as a non-negotiable expense, just like any other bill you pay each month. 12.2.2 Adjusting your budget. When unexpected expenses arise, it's important to adjust your budget accordingly. Take a look at your current spending categories and identify areas where you can cut back temporarily to cover the unexpected cost. This might mean reducing discretionary spending, such as eating out or entertainment expenses, until you've replenished your emergency fund. If the unexpected expense is significant and your emergency fund isn't enough to cover it, you may need to make more substantial adjustments to your budget. Consider reallocating funds from other categories or finding ways to increase your income temporarily. This could involve taking on a side gig, selling unused items, or negotiating a payment plan with the service provider. 12.2.3 Seeking alternative solutions. In some cases, unexpected expenses may require more creative solutions. For example, if your car needs a costly repair, consider getting a second opinion from another mechanic or exploring alternative transportation options while you save up for the repair. If a medical expense is overwhelming, reach out to the healthcare provider to discuss payment options or potential financial assistance programs. It's also worth exploring insurance coverage for certain unexpected expenses. Review your insurance policies to ensure you have adequate coverage for situations like car accidents, home repairs, or medical emergencies. While insurance won't cover every expense, having the right coverage can provide some financial relief during challenging times. 12.2.4 Reassessing your financial goals. Dealing with unexpected expenses can sometimes force you to reassess your financial goals. If a significant unexpected expense sets you back, it's important to adjust your goals accordingly. This might mean extending the timeline for achieving certain goals or temporarily putting them on hold while you rebuild your emergency fund. Remember that unexpected expenses are a normal part of life, and it's essential to be flexible and adaptable. By having a solid budgeting foundation and an emergency fund in place, you'll be better equipped to handle these unexpected financial challenges without derailing your overall financial progress. 12.2.5 Learning from the experience. Every unexpected expense provides an opportunity to learn and grow. Take the time to reflect on the situation and identify any lessons you can apply to your future budgeting efforts. Did the unexpected expense highlight a gap in your budget or the need for additional savings in a specific category? Use this knowledge to make adjustments and improve your budgeting strategy moving forward. Additionally, consider using the unexpected expense as motivation to increase your emergency fund. If the unexpected expense caused significant stress or financial strain, it's a sign that your emergency fund may need to be larger to provide a greater sense of security. 12.2.6 Maintaining a positive mindset. Dealing with unexpected expenses can be stressful and frustrating, but it's important to maintain a positive mindset throughout the process. Remember that setbacks are temporary, and with proper planning and budgeting, you can overcome them. Stay focused on your long-term financial goals and remind yourself of the progress you've already made. Celebrate the fact that you had an emergency fund to rely on, even if it didn't cover the entire unexpected expense. Each step you take towards financial stability and preparedness is a step in the right direction. In conclusion, unexpected expenses are a reality of life, but with a well-planned budget and an emergency fund, you can navigate these challenges more effectively. Building an emergency fund, adjusting your budget, seeking alternative solutions, reassessing your financial goals, learning from the experience, and maintaining a positive mindset are all key strategies for dealing with unexpected expenses. By incorporating these practices into your budgeting routine, you'll be better prepared to handle any financial curveballs that come your way. 12.3 Avoiding impulse purchases. Impulse purchases can be a significant obstacle when it comes to sticking to your budget. These unplanned and often unnecessary purchases can quickly derail your financial goals and leave you feeling regretful. However, with a little self-awareness and some practical strategies, you can learn to avoid impulse purchases and stay on track with your budget. Understanding impulse purchases. Impulse purchases are those spur-of-the-moment buying decisions that are often driven by emotions rather than rational thinking. They can range from small, inexpensive items to larger, more costly purchases. The allure of a sale, the desire for instant gratification, or the fear of missing out on a limited-time offer can all contribute to impulse buying. The problem with impulse purchases is that they can quickly add up and eat into your budget. They can also lead to buyer's remorse and feelings of guilt, especially when you realize that the item you bought was unnecessary or not worth the money spent. The impact of impulse purchases on your budget. Impulse purchases can have a significant impact on your budget in several ways. Increased spending. Impulse purchases can cause you to spend money on items that you didn't plan for or need, leaving you with less money to allocate towards your financial goals. Debt accumulation. Frequent impulse purchases can lead to credit card debt or other forms of debt if you don't have the cash to cover the expenses. This can further strain your budget and hinder your financial progress. Lack of savings. When you spend money on impulse purchases, you may have less money available to save for emergencies, retirement, or other long-term goals. Loss of financial discipline. Giving into impulse purchases can weaken your ability to stick to your budget and make thoughtful spending decisions. It can become a habit that is difficult to break. Strategies to avoid impulse purchases. Avoiding impulse purchases requires a combination of self-awareness, planning, and discipline. Here are some strategies to help you resist the temptation of impulse buying. Create a shopping list. Before heading to the store or shopping online, make a list of the items you need. Stick to the list and avoid deviating from it unless absolutely necessary. Set a waiting period. When you come across an item you want to buy on impulse, give yourself a cooling-off period. Wait at least 24 hours before making the purchase. This will give you time to evaluate whether the item is a true necessity or just a passing desire. Identify triggers. Pay attention to the situations or emotions that tend to trigger impulse purchases. It could be stress, boredom, or even being in a particular store. Once you identify your triggers, find alternative ways to cope with those emotions or avoid the triggering situations altogether. Practice mindful spending. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if the item aligns with your financial goals and priorities. Consider whether you truly need it or if it's just a fleeting desire. Taking a moment to reflect can help you make more intentional and informed decisions. Set spending limits. Establish spending limits for different categories of expenses, such as entertainment, clothing, or dining out. This will help you stay within your budget and prevent impulsive overspending. Avoid temptation. If certain stores or websites tempt you to make impulse purchases, try to avoid them whenever possible. Unsubscribe from promotional emails, unfollow tempting brands on social media, and find alternative places to shop that align with your budget and financial goals. Use cash or debit cards. Using cash or a debit card instead of a credit card can help you limit your spending to the money you have available. It can also make you more aware of the actual cost of the purchase. Practice delayed gratification. Instead of buying something immediately, consider saving up for it. Delaying the purchase can give you time to evaluate whether it's a true necessity or just a passing desire. It can also give you a sense of accomplishment when you finally make the purchase with money you have saved. Find healthier alternatives. If you tend to use shopping as a way to cope with emotions or boredom, find healthier alternatives such as exercising, reading, or spending time with loved ones. Engaging in activities that bring you joy without the need for spending can help break the cycle of impulse buying. Track your progress. Keep track of your impulse purchases and their impact on your budget. Reviewing your spending habits regularly can help you identify patterns and areas for improvement. Celebrate your successes and learn from your mistakes to continuously refine your budgeting skills. By implementing these strategies and staying committed to your budgeting goals, you can overcome the temptation of impulse purchases and maintain financial discipline. Remember, every small step you take towards avoiding impulse buying brings you closer to achieving your financial dreams. 12.4 Maintaining financial discipline. Maintaining financial discipline is crucial for the success of your budgeting efforts. It involves consistently following your budget, making responsible financial decisions, and staying committed to your financial goals. While creating a budget is an important first step, it is equally important to develop the discipline to stick to it. In this section, we will explore some strategies and tips to help you maintain financial discipline and stay on track with your budget. 12.4.1 Track your expenses regularly. One of the key aspects of maintaining financial discipline is to track your expenses regularly. This means keeping a close eye on your spending habits and ensuring that they align with your budget. By tracking your expenses, you can identify any areas where you may be overspending and make necessary adjustments. There are several ways to track your expenses, such as using budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or simply keeping a record in a notebook. Find a method that works best for you and make it a habit to review your expenses regularly. 12.4.2 Practice self-control. Maintaining financial discipline requires practicing self-control when it comes to your spending habits. It's important to differentiate between needs and wants and make conscious decisions about where your money should go. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it aligns with your financial goals and if it is a necessary expense. By practicing self-control, you can avoid impulsive purchases and stay focused on your budgeting objectives. 12.4.3 Set realistic goals. Setting realistic financial goals is essential for maintaining financial discipline. When your goals are attainable, you are more likely to stay motivated and committed to your budget. Start by setting short-term goals that are achievable within a few months, such as paying off a certain amount of debt or saving a specific sum of money. As you achieve these smaller goals, you can gradually work towards larger, long-term goals. Remember to celebrate your accomplishments along the way to stay motivated and reinforce your financial discipline. 12.4.4 Build an emergency fund. Having an emergency fund is a crucial component of maintaining financial discipline. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected expenses can arise at any time. By building an emergency fund, you can protect yourself from financial setbacks and avoid going into debt. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. This will provide you with a safety net and peace of mind, knowing that you are prepared for any unforeseen circumstances. 12.4.5 Avoid temptations. In today's consumer-driven society, it's easy to fall into the trap of unnecessary spending. To maintain financial discipline, it's important to avoid temptations that can derail your budget. This may involve unsubscribing from marketing emails, avoiding window shopping, or staying away from places that trigger impulsive purchases. By consciously avoiding temptations, you can stay focused on your financial goals and make more intentional spending decisions. 12.4.6 Seek accountability. Maintaining financial discipline can be challenging, especially when you're doing it alone. Seeking accountability from a trusted friend or family member can greatly enhance your chances of staying on track with your budget. Share your financial goals with someone you trust and ask them to hold you accountable. This can involve regular check-ins, discussing your progress, and providing support and encouragement when needed. Having someone to share your journey with can make the process more enjoyable and increase your chances of success. 12.4.7 Review and adjust your budget. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your budget is essential for maintaining financial discipline. Life circumstances and financial goals can change over time, and your budget should reflect these changes. Set aside time each month to review your budget, track your progress, and make any necessary adjustments. This will ensure that your budget remains relevant and aligned with your current financial situation. 12.4.8 Stay motivated. Maintaining financial discipline requires ongoing motivation. Find ways to stay motivated and remind yourself of the benefits of sticking to your budget. This could involve creating a vision board with your financial goals, reading personal finance books or blogs, or joining online communities of like-minded individuals. Surrounding yourself with positive influences and regularly reminding yourself of your financial goals will help you stay motivated and committed to maintaining financial discipline. 12.4.9 Celebrate milestones. As you make progress towards your financial goals, it's important to celebrate milestones along the way. Celebrating your achievements will not only boost your morale but also reinforce your financial discipline. Treat yourself to a small reward when you reach a significant milestone, such as paying off a debt or reaching a savings target. By acknowledging your hard work and progress, you will feel more motivated to continue practicing financial discipline. 12.4.10 Learn from mistakes. Maintaining financial discipline is a learning process, and it's natural to make mistakes along the way. When you do make a financial misstep, it's important to learn from it and make adjustments to prevent similar mistakes in the future. Reflect on what went wrong, identify the triggers that led to the mistake, and develop strategies to avoid them in the future. By learning from your mistakes, you can strengthen your financial discipline and make better financial decisions moving forward. Maintaining financial discipline is a lifelong journey. It requires commitment, self-control, and a willingness to adapt to changing circumstances. By following the strategies and tips outlined in this section, you can develop the habits and mindset necessary to stay on track with your budget and achieve your financial goals. Remember, financial discipline is not about deprivation but rather about making intentional choices that align with your long-term financial well-being.